So you go and go fed, man.
If you go fed. All right, y'all. We in this thing. Y'all ready?
Yes, sir.
Gentlemen, boys, and girls, you know what time it is.
Hey.
It's time for that QTNA show, man.
Yeah.
We back in this thing.
Hello. Happy Wednesday, y'all.
Yeah.
Hey.
This is the 53rd show. You know what I'm saying?
Who's counting?
This, yeah, you know. I had to switch up how I was counting because I was just doing dates. And then I was like, I actually want to know the count.
Okay.
So, and that's not accurate because there was a bunch of shows we did before we started counting. But
Yeah. I remember you said that.
it is what it is.
So we could be on 64 for all we know.
Possibly. But that's not the important part. The important part is that we're here.
Congratulations on 53 episodes.
Lou, my
Let's
man,
go
I
there.
appreciate you, man.
Let's go there.
Give us
Congratulations.
some love, goddammit.
What's up,
You know? You know? Y'all could have been anywhere else in the world tonight,
Could have been.
but you're here. And I appreciate that.
Yeah.
And both two of y'all was dressed in all black like it's finna be some shit after
Yeah,
this.
we said we were gonna wear this today.
Yeah. Okay.
Y'all, that was coordinated.
Yeah, coordinated.
Definitely coordinated.
Coordinated.
Coordinate.
You got to coordinate, goddammit. You got to coordinate.
It's working.
So let me just announce, I got the very lovely, vivacious Tori Forte sitting beside me today. What's going on?
Guys. It's good to be back in the building and on the mic.
Indeed,
Yes,
indeed.
indeed.
And on the couch, I have the very lovely chocolate sensation, dark skinned Nina Brown in the building.
Lord.
Hey y'all.
Yeah. And my brother from another, man. Y'all don't even know. This cat is he's cold as a sheet of ice.
Y'all
You know what I'm saying? He's cold as a sheet of
That's
ice.
an eyebrow.
He's hot as a 4-alarm blaze. He's the one and only Luke Cash in the building.
Whoa,
man.
whoa. I'm not chill.
We don't do that. We don't. That's a pause moment immediately.
Yeah, I guess that.
But yeah, man. It's QTNA Show After Dark. I always add the After Dark when we late. But we're always still right on time, baby. Right on time.
For sure.
I just realized Nina stole a little bit of my shine right there with that lighting. But I'm gonna let you make it.
Oh, she knocked it a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit. A little bit.
Yeah, see
What would
that.
you like for me to fix?
You know what, Nina? No.
She
We're gonna
knew
let-
she knew what she was doing. She was trying
We're
to
just gonna let it.
adjust
You know what I'm saying? She wanted to get that sunshine glow on her. I know what she was doing. It's okay.
Yes,
Yeah,
honey.
see,
You're looking like a
Yes.
breath of fresh air.
Looking like you
maybe
do.
She might just attract the light. Look, maybe you.
Oh, wait.
That's what I like wanted to be.
Yes, indeed. The lovely Bridget Wilson is in the building, y'all. She's joining us today.
Bridget.
Shout out to
I don't want
Bridget.
no smoke, Bridget.
Oh yeah, Bridget. You
Bridget,
gonna
I don't want no smoke. Boo.
no? She gonna get a little bit of smoke, but lightly. You know what I'm saying? Because I love everybody's opinion, but me and Bridget, we banged heads on one earlier
Oh yeah.
about that McDowell's and them cheering.
Right.
Not McDonald's.
That McDowell's and them cheering. So we gonna talk about it, Bridget. Don't go no place.
Don't go nowhere.
Don't go no place, Bridget. We gonna get into it.
Bridget.
But let's start light, guys. Let's start light. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying?
Yeah.
So boom. Let's start light, but possibly heavy.
Okay.
Should weight
Yeah.
gain during the
I
first
see
few
you
months
there.
of dating be held against your partner?
What's the reason?
What was the
Listen,
reason?
what we're
What was the reason?
well, what we're not going to do
Hmm.
is add on to the question, Lou.
Okay.
Okay.
We gonna deal with the information we've been given.
Mhm.
So
Now,
what does this
there's
mean?
always
Should it be held
speculation.
against? Like, what does this
There's
mean?
always speculation, okay? But you know, held against. Like you look at it like
So I
you're
gotta
not the
break up with
woman
you
I
'cause you're
met.
fat.
You're not the woman I
No.
met in February.
Well,
Yeah.
what month is it?
June.
Okay, you're not the woman I met in January.
But what month are we in when this is being discussed?
Now.
6
Well,
months later.
Oh.
6 months later and 60 pounds. I dumped a lot in the game.
You
I put a lot of
I
pressure.
would say like I mean that's unhealthy. That's a baby.
What?
But
What? So what? 2030?
no, I would say like yeah,
It's gotta
like
be
2030.
significant
I would say like
for you to really be like,
2030.
hey, what's going on?
2030. And I'll say like as a short person, like when we're compact. So like
Okay.
5 pounds looks like 10. You know what I'm saying?
Joy's in the building.
It does take a lot. Hey Joy.
What's that, Joy?
I mean,
Yeah.
I would say,
I agree with Tori though. If you're shorter, it is going to amount to a lot more.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna knock her because it's probably my fault because I like to eat my damn self, and my metabolism might be higher than yours. You know what I'm saying? I
Yeah.
might just feed the shit out
on
of you.
average.
Happy,
Most
you
times.
happy? You ain't stressing no more, baby.
But dudes are so
Yeah.
quick to say
That's true. That's what it is. They
It's
call it happy weight.
happy
Yeah.
weight.
Like I
Happy
feel
weight.
comfortable. I'm confident now. I can.
Happy weight. And guys are so quick to say, oh, I like a woman that can eat. Don't be ordering no salads, blah, blah, blah. Like, don't be wasting money on this stuff. Get you some food. It's like, no. No.
This is the way you said it. No.
No. I'm gonna get, what's balanced for me.
Yeah.
Like every sit down is not, I mean, of course, yes, you always are grateful, to have food and have air and the ability to come and fellowship, stuff like that. But every sit down ain't got to be a celebration. It's not your birthday every time you sit down and eat.
Yeah,
man.
that's true.
So,
but I
you
want you
have
to be
balance
comfortable. We
that.
want you to be comfortable. We
I'm
want you to.
comfortable with my salad.
I know, but I'm saying
With
we
the
want you
fish.
to be like, what are you really doing? We want you to feel how you really are. I'm just saying that's how we feel.
Balance.
When it comes to eating, bro, I automatically choose quality over quantity anyway.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? So
Yes.
if you can just get some, you gotta know how to eat. I heard, man.
Yeah.
You gotta know how to eat. Now we hungry, all right, it's a different story. But if we eating, bro, like you know how to eat. Man.
Eat to live, not live to eat.
Yeah, for sure.
Balance.
Joy says she gained 8 pounds and been dating someone for a month. She said,
All them steaks and shrimps, man.
Yeah. he
William,
feeding you good over there, Joy.
William
Lots of
Edwards in
time,
the
lots
building.
of time.
Thanks for coming in and tuning in.
Yes, indeed. What William say?
He said, if the relationship's good, y'all probably gaining or losing together.
Yeah,
Very true.
that all makes sense.
Yeah. What are y'all?
That all makes sense. Oh, okay, I got. Thank you, Bridget. Let me correct that echo. Boom.
Thank you.
Let me know it's gone. It should be gone
Why am I not seeing none of this?
because you're not living your life right now,
Oh
Nina.
man.
Well, let me exit out and come back.
What you say?
I believe I'm gonna go against the grain.
Mm-hmm.
Because I know in the comments when I posted the question, everybody was like, "It's okay, you can do what you want," and I gotta be the Let me play devil's advocate. Let's be real. If you in a relationship, you just start fucking with somebody, you met him, you like, oh, she's amazing or he's amazing, whatever, however you get down. And then 6 months in, this person just put on 30 pounds. Now let's think about it. 30 pounds, if she's a real little skinny thing, you're like, oh, feeling out nice, baby. If she already thick,
Yeah.
when you meet her and she put on 30, I'm not saying you get ball game over. I'm just saying it bring up some questions. Let's not act like that don't bring up some questions, like baby.
But I think that also goes back to what William was saying, like if you're happy together, you're probably losing or gaining together. So I feel like it should be a thing where, okay, what's our lifestyle?
Right.
Maybe we should do more things that are active.
Mhm.
I'm not saying that we do less. I just say let's do more of, something that's, again, balanced.
Right.
Right.
You know, it's about balance.
Because if that was the case, you should have said something 25 pounds ago.
25.
20 pounds ago.
And you know what? Where's the
15
little
pounds ago.
Where's the wrong like
20
Where's my
pounds.
little-
You know what I'm
the
saying?
little bell that's like
correct.
correct.
Time, man.
Yes,
Yeah.
that part. It's the yellow one. Okay, here we go. I
I
can
say,
see
nigga, I
it.
thought it was cool. Shit.
But at the end of the
Yeah.
day, is that person wrong for leaving because now you're 20 pounds heavier?
Yeah, but okay, but if it was such a problem, then you should have said something. You know, you should have said something a while ago.
Because the guy rocking 6 months, you pretty much seeing what's going on.
Yeah, you're watching the progression.
You're
You don't just
watching.
wake up and see that the person is, you know,
She
that
They
ain't
don't
size,
see
and
it
now it's a problem.
As the individual, you don't see it happening to yourself. But
Right.
the person beside, and honestly, the person beside you might not see it right away either. It might be one of those one-off situations where they're looking at
But
you
it's a
like,
particular
damn.
outfit or a particular angle,
Exactly.
and now they
Yeah.
notice the,
Because it's the same as you seeing yourself. They're seeing you every day. So it's a slow progression. Now, somebody who
Right.
won't see you for a couple weeks and then they see you, they're like, God damn,
Yeah.
you didn't look like that.
Okay, but then again, so now it's a matter of okay, you see it and you're immediately done, or do we say, hey,
We have a conversation.
you know what? Let's go rock climbing, or why don't we go, you know, like do a marathon
That's
together?
the
Why
subtle
don't we
way.
go work out
That's
together?
very subtle.
Like,
Subtle.
I'm gonna have a
It's
slight
subtle.
conversation to lead into that. I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna put it on me.
Mhm.
Like I feel like I'm putting a little on. Let's start working out
yeah.
But why are we doing that? Why not be like, babe?
Straight up.
because
I'm
I
gonna be
feel
straight up.
because if you I'm gonna give you straight up, but I'm
Mhm.
saying, but if I learned, listen, I've been that person,
Yeah.
that super straight up person. It's not a winning
But
situation.
you gotta be smooth.
You
to
gotta
it
be
all.
smooth.
You gotta be smooth.
You gotta be smooth but direct. I'm telling you, listen, y'all.
I mean, be gentle.
I hear what you're saying. You got to be gentle, man. It's a sensitive
Yeah.
issue.
If you're
You can't just be like,
finding out,
hey, you can't just be like, hey, fat bitch. You can't do that. You can't do that. You got to be like,
That wasn't nice.
exactly. See how that felt? That
That
didn't
was-
feel
that
good,
was
right?
good.
That didn't feel good in your spirit.
Yeah.
You can't come at them like that.
Either way, it's not gonna feel.
It's not
good.
gonna feel good either
But you
way.
still got to
It's not
smooth
gonna
it out.
be-
You still
So
got
let's just
So
start
when we say
with
that, like, babe,
still got to
does
drip a
this
little
make me
finesse
look
on
fat?
that.
So what do you say?
Yeah, you got still got to drip a little finesse on it.
so
Well,
But
see-
her question is, does this? She puts on something. Does this make me look fat?
And I'm be like, baby, it's not the dress.
Okay, let's get to this point, bro. How long after you notice do you say something to her, bro? Or vice versa? How long after you
I
notice?
mean,
Not
how
the
long are
dress.
you willing to deal with it?
I told you, look,
'Cause it
it's
sounds
gonna-
like you trying to come up
Listen.
with a plan on what to say to this lady. Man.
I got a little word vomit though.
Yeah.
I just know, be mindful of being. Don't be so harsh. That's the only major
Delivery
trigger.
is
That's
the-
Delivery.
don't be
is
so harsh.
everything.
Delivery
For
is
sure,
everything.
for sure.
So if you want to have a conversation about it, that's one way to go. I would say introduce it as let's start doing more active things together. You know, I think just again, let's start just being a little bit more mindful of, you know, how we spending our time together so that way we're both healthy. We want to have longevity. So
I
let's
agree, but I'm
do,
saying
you know,
I'm still gonna put it on me a little bit to
to soften
smooth it
the-
out, to soften the blow.
it a little
I'm gonna be
bit.
like, look, hey, I don't like this. I feel like I'm getting a little gut here. I think we need to start working out.
However, if the question is, babe, does this make me
I
look
ain't gonna do
fat? I will be honest. I'll be like, well, I mean, you know, we
I
haven't
just told
eaten
you.
out a lot. You know what I'm saying?
I just
Like, so
told
it's
you.
like,
I don't think it's the dress.
it's not the dress. You know, maybe something like that.
See, if my significant other told me that would make me think, oh, she been feeling like this and ain't said nothing to me.
Yeah.
She done already got a plan and everything for her head. How I would approach the situation, I would say, hey, because it will be organic, bro. Because
I want to hear
once I
this.
notice, I'm like,
Talk to him,
baby,
Lou.
you done
I
gained
need
some
to
weight,
know.
ain't it? You done gained some weight, baby. What's going on? And she
But
gonna be like,
that's
damn,
not as
Lou,
bad.
that's not bad because
That's not real bad.
I'm approaching
It's not
you.
as bad, but I'm
Man,
telling
baby,
you.
done gained some
Because
weight.
no matter
I'm
how
telling
you
you,
say
as
it,
somebody
the
with
person-
experience,
Mhm.
the average woman, they might play like they comfortable with you saying that.
Yeah.
Nigga, you just cut them in their core.
Yeah.
You cannot strike like that. I'm telling
But
you.
he didn't.
You have to
he
be
didn't just.
Nina, you're being niggerish. And I respect that, but you're being niggerish. You're thinking like a dude.
But
I'm
Yeah.
telling you.
Because-
A woman is going to be offended by that.
Yeah,
No matter, but
that's
but even if he says this to me, a woman who's gained weight and her mate is telling her she's gained weight, no matter how you say it, So
it's gonna hurt.
It's gonna hurt her feelings. So
I just
why
told
not?
you
Or
a
at least
soft.
make you
I
feel
just
some
told
kind
you a
of
soft
way.
way to put that in there.
But either
Because
way, it's gonna
I'm not
hurt.
telling you directly what I'm feeling, but I'm letting you. I'm getting to the motherfucking way to correct it.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
That
Let's.
sounds like it's not a. It's you trying to fix her at that point.
I'm just trying to
Instead
get her
of-
back on track, bro.
Baby,
I'm not
what's
trying
up?
to change her because
I
she
see
is
you
who
done
she
gained
is.
some
But
weight,
I'm
baby.
saying we
You
going
look
down a
good
slippery
still,
slope.
but
That's when you do things like, hey, let's do a 30-day challenge, or like, hey, let's do like a, like let's do, like something like that. Like you make it to where it's fun,
yeah.
and beneficial.
What you say? Can you go on a date after that?
It actually matters how she responds to that. That's what's going that'll make or break the situation. How she
Yeah.
responds to that on the cool.
Right.
Because if she come at you like, did you what that is? Then that's when you throw out the ideas of like, what you want to do to fix this? You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
But I'm just
She
telling
might
you,
not
bro.
think nothing
I'm
wrong.
just telling you, bro. If you come at her
You're
that
gonna have
direct,
to, it's
you're gonna hurt.
it's
She
gonna
might not even.
hurt.
She might not even show it in your face,
Mhm.
but you just hurt her so fucking bad, bro.
Because what will happen is it'll be like, oh yeah, but I'm gonna get back to it, and then she gonna.
Don't do that. Oh shit.
We
Okay.
finna lose.
But
these
if we're scared
pounds.
to do that, are you
Get
scared
her-
to tell? Are
get her
you
life
like
back together.
softening the blow or something when you tell her, "Damn, baby, your breast stink"? Like,
Yeah.
I mean, that's
We're
just
going-
when you're like, oh, okay, well let's go.
We're gonna move on.
how do you tell somebody they
We're,
breast
we're,
stink?
we're, we're gonna move on.
You just
We're losing juice on this one, y'all. Let's move forward.
Okay.
Okay. This is not my question. I just want to put that out there because I know everybody thinks it's probably my question. Would polygamy fix a community economically? Lou, I want to know what you think, bruh. Talk to the people.
Not necessarily fit.
Statistically, I mean, financially, it will.
why?
Explain.
Explain.
I mean, yeah.
Okay, will polygamy fix a community? Yes, because you got all right. Instead of having like I don't know how to put this in to break this down, but
I mean,
instead of putting 5 in 20 spots, you're putting 10 in 5 spots. Do that make sense?
Okay.
Do that make sense?
But
Does that make sense?
Tori's like,
Is the math not math?
Tori's face. I had to get close up on her face.
I mean, you building up instead of spreading it out. Do that make sense?
I feel what you're saying, Lou.
But
You
how
build-
I'm with you.
How does polygamy help
how,
that?
No, how is it helping the community though? So what if all
Financially,
You got stronger
what if all
households.
you got
women still in
you
the-
got stronger
You
financial
got stronger
households.
households. Yeah, you got stronger families.
Y'all
You
look
got-
at that shit for the wrong thing. It's not all about
Yeah.
sex. It's about
the
fucking
sex. We looking at-
community.
we're not
It's
talking
about
about
building the
sex,
shit.
though.
I'm just telling you how I'm just
All
telling
right,
you
put it like this:
how people look at that shit, but what it really can do for
a
you.
polygamous relationship. All right, if the extra wasn't there, it'd be a relationship and a single woman. Put them together. This is 3 people with the same goal.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I see you, B. It's coming. Don't worry.
It's coming. There's 3 people with the same goal instead of 2 people with the same goal and 1 person on her own. You know what I'm saying? That's just with one relationship.
Okay.
Now imagine 50 polygamous relationships.
Okay.
That's a lot of single women if you turn into a monogamous
So
relationship.
listen, so now we're
Like
talking
that.
about
Listen,
how
think
we're gonna
logically,
go.
ladies. Don't
Think
think
logically.
emotionally. Think
Right.
logically.
No, that's what I'm trying to answer. So we're thinking about this with the common goal. How is this helping the community though?
Strong
'Cause that was the-
households makes
How
the
is it
community
Stronger
better.
financial households is going to help the community. That's a no-brainer.
But what
We got 2 mamas in the house. We got babies.
Part of most people's struggles
now
is finance.
It's finance for sure.
Finance.
Okay.
You know what the number one
We got
leading?
love.
What? Tori? What's the number one thing for divorce?
Is it still
Oh,
finances though?
Finance.
I mean,
People always
What
think
else?
it's infidelity. It's
I
finance.
mean,
Nah,
sometimes
they
it
sticking
is
through them
infidelity.
infidelities
It's definitely
these days.
infidelity a lot of time. But the number one, stick to the script. The number
Sorry.
one is finance.
So what's the reason one person will stay through infidelity? Finances.
I ain't trying to go and live back with my mama.
Usually
I
that's the poorest
mean,
person.
that wasn't a lie either.
It
Though.
wasn't a lie. Like I put up with a little bit because this nigga he handle his
You
business.
be coming with some shit sometimes,
I
Lou.
just look like this.
You like little nuggets. You just
But
be
that's
dropping
still
little
kind of
nuggets.
one-sided. That's like saying the woman ain't got no money, so she's staying.
No,
Because if a woman cheats, men are more likely to leave. So
I want to address this question that Domino's asking because this is
Dom, hey girl.
Her name is Domino.
that's her real
I
name.
love her.
Listen, so Domino
I love
said,
Domino.
so can I bring another man in the picture to help strengthen the
Ooh, thank you.
foundation?
That was gonna be my next question.
Correct.
You can if that situation works for y'all.
If-
but
ex-
polygamy is not one way. It's not one-sided.
Hey,
You know what
however
it
you
is.
want to do it.
Whatever
dynamic works for you.
I just
Yeah,
feel
that
like
work for
it's because at some point someone starts feeling like the third wheel, right? So I mean, like, come on, like, where's the?
William said, nah. Can't
I
bring
think
another
in that
nigga.
case, that person just wasn't.
But
that person
you
was
can
insecure
have
going into
somebody
it.
else.
If you
you
feel
can
like
have
the
somebody
third wheel,
Yeah.
You
for
were
sure.
insecure going into
that's,
it.
You was
that's just
never-
what he said.
Yeah,
That's
you ain't
just
made
what
this
he
shit.
said.
I know,
yeah.
it is, but I mean,
Get
I'm
mad at
just
the man for his
asking,
opinion.
No one's mad. I'm just saying, but you know, like that's that double standard that just
Reach out to the producer. Sharif!
we're reaching out to the producer. Hey, Sharif, come through.
I'm sorry. Please continue.
Executive producer.
Hey, executive producer.
Well, I don't know about executive. He's just a producer.
Get no
Listen.
respect.
Can you bring
Like our mic's not gonna pick it up.
the bring Thank you. You're amazing.
Best producer ever.
Ever.
I like the affirmations on the
He's-
way.
Yeah. Amazing.
Amazing.
Phenomenal.
Yeah.
You know?
Okay.
Golden Globe nominee.
I really don't.
This bitch.
I really care not to comment too much more on this topic.
I would
But
like to
Nina,
hear
I
it.
would
Are
love
you
to.
against polygamy?
First and foremost.
I
Thank you. Thank
Don't-
you for staying off camera. That was
No
very
comment.
professional.
no comment. I'm not against it, but I feel like
Comment.
there would need to be, you know, some type of understanding, and it would need to, you know, there would need to be reciprocity on both sides. Like you're not about to just get, you're not about to have your cake and eat it too, and just have to be okay with it on the side.
Okay, so you're more
In
on
most
the-
of those situations, everybody's getting their cake and eating it.
you're
too.
more on the dynamics of the relationship.
Yeah,
got you.
because
Unless it's
because,
strictly
like,
financial.
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah, I
I
mean,
got you.
like
But what
it
if
needs
the
to be. I need
situation
to be met.
works?
And
What if the relationship
Anybody?
is solid?
I mean, I'm okay. I mean, if it works, then great. Then I need not to seek outside. But if that is my choice, and you two seem to have more of a vibe and more of a connection, and I feel like an outsider. I mean,
You want the
like,
option?
I mean, shit, you do.
I don't.
I mean, like
do.
you
I
have the.
don't.
I mean, because there's the choice to spend your time
But
with.
technically, in that dynamic, there is no outside.
There's no. Everybody
That
is
person seeming to be
collective.
more-
Yeah.
getting more, or they're on a vibe right now.
Mhm.
It's not to
Sister
say that
wife
later on we're not on a
sister
vibe.
brother
or something
husband,
like that,
whatever. How
yeah.
you get
And this
down.
is
It be
like-
Like
good.
they're just vibing right now. Like something has brought them closer. That's not to say that it's not your turn next or how this will go. There's no
See,
way that in a polygamous
My
relationship
turn.
that all three people
My
or four
turn.
people
That's
or
Nina's
five
verbiage,
people
not
or
mine.
whatever
I
will
understand.
all be satisfied the same at the same
Yeah.
time. It's not possible.
Yeah,
So
you know, I mean,
And it's not forced
don't
either.
know.
Like the ones that do it
maybe
want
that's
to
not
do
for
it.
me.
Yeah.
The ones that do it might not require that much attention
Yeah.
from, you know what I'm saying? They
Or
might.
sometimes that's their
because, hey,
scope.
well,
Like
you
I don't
let
want to
this
be
bitch,
bothered half
like,
the goddamn
hey,
time.
Ain't she over there? Like go with her.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Maybe I should visit polygamy because I don't even want to be bothered like that sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Okay,
You know, I
next
just I don't think it's for me.
So did we come to a conclusion? Will it help the community?
I personally, when I
It will help
get,
the community.
I get how
I
it
kind of
would.
see how it
get
would.
how
I see how it would, but
Yeah.
I was just wondering with other people
It's
because
just would not
most of the time
Yeah.
when you bring up polygamy, all people are like, well, he's
It's
not
me
gonna
and
get
my
to the fuck
house.
three
Yeah,
bitches.
Yeah.
It gets,
Yeah.
just
But Tori just got on her Randy Jackson with it. She's like, it's
No,
gonna be a
Randy
no
Jackson
for me,
it's gonna be
dog.
enough for me.
It's enough for you, dog.
Because if he likes
As
her
for me in
more,
my house,
It's gonna be a no for me,
it's gonna
dog.
be a no.
I'm with the shits though. Me personally, but
I need one big spoon. That's it.
we big spoons.
I'm a big spoon.
I'm spooning.
Okay.
When you can
All right,
eat the
let's-
whole box,
Let's
right?
go light real quick. Let's go light real quick, y'all. Has my girl Lil Kim gone too far with the plastic surgery?
Of course.
Little grim.
Not a little grim.
It's almost sad, bro. It's almost at
At
It
this
is
point, it's
sad.
not even funny to me no more. Like
Yeah.
these folks, she looks.
Oh man,
sad.
it's
You know
sad
what?
though. I
And
didn't
she
mean to hit
look-
the boo because it's sad.
And
Like,
you know what bar I go
I'm
back
looking
to?
for the awe.
Tupac. Lil Kim don't fuck around with real G's, quick to snatch your ugly ass off the streets. And I'm like, bro, she wasn't even ugly back then, but now
No.
But it's your shit faster. You
Now.
think that type of shit got to her?
manifested that shit.
Have y'all seen
That's
the like?
stupid,
if you take a
guys.
fly, like the insect, the fly,
Mhm.
and you like zoom in on its face, right?
Mhm.
The shade she had on at the beach made her literally have the face of a
I
fly.
didn't know where you were going with that.
Like,
Didn't even
and
make
then
her
this
stop.
shape, and then she had on this. What is the whole the thing with women now? Like, in order to be in public and be on stage, you gotta have on like panties and a like what is it, like a leotard type thing? Like, is this the
Yeah.
new thing? Like, but when you have a shape like a wisdom tooth,
Right.
Bruh.
Nina.
like, and I'm not even listen to me. I'm mad that they're actually paying for this when you can look like this for free by eating Chipotle and going to sleep.
Oh my God.
Like,
The burrito
why
or the
are
bowl?
we the bowl? You got to get the bowl.
Okay.
This is the actual bowl.
Nina is
action.
going in right now.
Because the thing that upsets me the most is not that she looks like that; it's that she's paid to look like this.
Yeah.
That's what bothers me with the women. Like,
Well,
be beautiful, be you. If this is your shape, this is your shape. You know what
Well,
I'm saying? Because you're gonna get whatever
yeah.
ideas in these streets.
And that's the
But to
problem.
pay-
Nina Brown, go ahead, go ahead, cock that back.
That's
She
Listen,
firing off at Lil
to
Kim.
pay to look like that is like it's gonna,
It's sad.
how-
It's
why?
terrifying.
revisions. Well, and that's what happens after revisions.
And she was so bomb.
I
Like,
know she was
She
gorgeous.
was so bomb.
I don't know what I guess what drives someone to want to start changing their face.
She didn't even just stop at the face. You just
Man, her whole body, man. She looked like
I
Leprechaun
know,
in the
but,
hood.
it's
like
like they
with your
get cut
face.
like this, and then it's the wisdom tooth. Action.
So I
It's the
will say
wisdom.
like
Byron
one,
said she ain't the same B motherfuckers wanted to bumble with.
wow. Now you know who did like a classic nose job that a lot of people really don't. Well, I mean maybe
K.
at one point they
Michelle.
talk. No. Patti LaBelle. Patti LaBelle's nose job has always looked pretty well.
I
And
thought
she's
she
been
was
had
flared
that
up.
way.
I thought she was flared up from the rib. That's plastic.
Have
thought
you
she was-
never seen like
The
Patti
LaBelle,
LaBelle
the
before-
LaBelle stuff.
Patti LaBelle before her
I
nose
thought
job?
I thought she was flared up from
I
the
never
rib.
even knew she had a.
Right. Let me see Patty before the nose job. I gotta see this. I never.
Domino
Is it-
said
is
with
it-
Lil Kim, it started with her nose due to physical abuse. That's what she told y'all niggas.
Really?
She did that shit
Because
because she was
also came out
insecure.
and said that she was insecure because of what they said. Back
She
in
was
the-
insecure, man. When Biggie died, because Biggie told her, you ain't doing that shit. As soon as Biggie died, she did that shit because of insecurities. It wasn't no physical abuse, but it was a good story, though. Oh, hallelujah, Mickey James. That is. Well, Patty had a nose job. I didn't know Patty LaBelle had a
I
nose
never
job.
knew that.
No, that she had a Negro nose back in the grip.
Oh.
She got to get
That's
that.
Patty.
She had to get that early because she had a Negro nose back in the gap.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Yeah, she did.
I thought she had that shit naturally.
So it kind of reminds me like when Nene Leakes did hers.
No, Nene Leakes looked at immediately fictitious.
Yeah.
I had to use that word on you.
Where did, oh,
Look it up if
I
you
didn't
don't know.
wanna use
Look
it.
it. Oh, I moved
It's
it.
like she went from
You could have hit him with that.
It's
The
weird
Metal Gear
now.
Solid
Like, I don't
joint.
even like her new nose. Like,
I'm gonna keep
you
it
paid
real.
for
Patty,
that?
Patty was just that nose job was justified.
Yeah, but I'm
Yeah.
saying I didn't even know she was mad. She, no, but listen, hey,
That
wait a
was
minute. Don't
justified.
be hating
Don't
on
be
niggas though.
That
Yeah.
was I said Patty's nose job was justified.
What was wrong with her original nose?
I mean, she
That
had her
motherfucker
daddy.
was wide as a
She
motherfucker.
clearly had her daddy nose, but
What
I ain't
was
mad
wrong
at
with
her.
nose?
Have you heard her sing somewhere over the
on the
rainbow?
daddy side.
She couldn't have sung with that nose she had at first.
Nigga, she was singing
Hey,
with that
how you-
nose.
how you
She probably
edit?
was better with that nose.
Hey, cut the show. Cut the
Nina
show.
said I'm done.
Luke
I'm
Cash
done.
is getting banned, man.
Cut the show.
They won't let it.
You can't hit
I
certain
have
notes with that
some.
nose she
That's
had
a
in
wrap.
front.
Bruh,
We're done.
stop the shit, bruh.
That's
Yes, you
We're
can.
done here, folks. Good
Can
night.
we
We'll
get like
see y'all
one of
next
those?
week. We'll see y'all
We
next
need to,
week.
we need to
Can we get like one of those?
fade the black on this bitch.
We'll
He
see y'all
said
next
you
week.
can't hit her notes with that nose.
You can't hit certain notes with that nose.
No,
Yeah,
she's
bro.
missing some of them notes because she squeezed the nose up, nigga.
Yeah.
She got better after that nose.
I promise
Okay,
you she was
so
better
in
before.
comparison to the nose job, so was that one more? What did you say? It was.
Justified.
Was that one
It's
more justified
justified.
than Michael and Janet and Reby and what's all the rest of them?
No, I mean,
Randy, Jermaine, Tito.
man.
Marcus,
It was way
Shamar.
more
Ain't no
justified than
Marcus.
Michael.
Just keep going.
So okay,
Marcus.
I feel like with the Jacksons they were running from.
Yeah.
You know, they were running from Joe. So you
Ooh,
what?
that was psychology
That's
right
heavy.
there.
They were running
that
from
was it.
Joe.
That was
I'm not-
psychology.
I'm gonna think about that on the way
But didn't the
home.
mama have the same nose job too?
That was Joe's nose.
No,
That was Joe's
No,
nose.
but didn't she get a nose job to look like the rest of them too?
I mean, because
'Cause
she
it-
wanted to make sure that
she was-
they at least look like them.
Yeah, let's at least look like my side.
Yeah,
Mm.
these we all have the same nose job.
They said, anybody want to keep Joe's nose? Denied.
I hate it here. I just wanted to be known that I hate it here. This is my last time.
Yet she keeps coming back for more, guys.
Always.
Coming back for more
And more.
and more.
And more. I should have got some of the goddamn.
More and
I should have
more.
got some of the goddamn sperm shots.
I'm sorry.
Those were actually very good.
I know, yeah.
Like they were
Both
good.
two of y'all's
I
was
was-
all up
Yeah.
on them. I got
I
some
think
later
that they were,
footage
like,
and I was like, oh.
Speak on it.
Super
Very
shit.
proud.
They
Shots
were-
is necessary.
they were
Very
so
bloated
chill. It was
afterwards.
so
It's terrible. They were just creamy,
just
yucky.
deliciousness.
Creamy yucky. Those two things don't go together.
Creamy, yucky.
Creamy and
It was, like,
yucky.
milky and like
Yeah, you
I mean,
like
I'm not
that
gonna
shit,
lie, it
don't
was
you? A little
sweet. It was very
nasty.
sugary, and I just regretted it the next morning because of how it made me feel inside.
Can we go out to eat first?
but see how I be lying because
Sounds like
they're
dating me.
not. No. It's not in real life.
Okay, let's move along.
Next topic.
Yo, William said they were all chasing the look, including people like Sammy Sosa. Oh my goodness, Sammy
Mm.
Sosa.
Yeah.
Some folks is hard to stop. Yeah,
Isn't he the one that's like
Sammy Sosa. He did the, like
he
the
was
cake
from My
soap
Color
joint.
to Tourist
He
Color,
was
right?
he was a dark skinned Dominican dude. Now he looks like Beetlejuice.
Well, damn. But you know what? You're right, William. It can be an addiction. I mean, it's definitely an addiction. People get addicted to plastic surgery.
Oh my gosh,
And
Beetlejuice.
I
looks
want to
horrible.
say, that I hope that
Space Ghost.
Kim finds happiness in herself, so that way she can just finally
Yeah.
just kind of come to terms and just
For
be
sure.
comfortable.
Because I'm wondering with her,
And
like,
be
where does
done.
it end? Like,
Because-
at what point do we stop
And
say,
it's
okay,
and at
enough is
some
enough?
point having surgery after so many revisions that gets dangerous. That gets very, very dangerous.
Yeah, 'cause
So,
when you're
you
not
know,
Look,
going
you
to
start
the
being
same
like
doctor over and over
Mike. He was
again.
just mainly mush in the face at that point. Like
It's a
when it was
risk
all
every
like
time.
fake, like
Yeah.
it is. It's creepy, man.
Especially
That's
like if you're not going to the same
It's
person.
creepy.
Other doctors, most of the
like-
time won't even
Yeah.
work behind
Motherfuckers look
somebody
like
else,
they've been
like-
cursed thinner.
And you know what's cold? The cold thing about that? It's a nigga somewhere hitting her, man. It's a nigga hitting her, man.
Who, Lil Kim?
Yeah.
Oh,
Give her a
yeah.
whole baby,
Yeah.
what's up?
Oh yeah.
She
A
pregnant.
whole one?
Wait a minute.
Gave her a whole
Listen.
baby.
Where
Stop.
do they get half?
Listen. I don't want to go down this.
Rabbit hole.
I don't want to go down this road.
You okay?
I'm gonna keep it together. Listen.
Timber.
I want to know. Let's go a little bit deeper now.
What's about to happen?
They sentenced the boy Robert to 30.
30. He got
They
30.
gave
Um,
They gave Robert 30.
30.
How y'all feeling about this? I want to hear from the ladies first because I know that's a little bit more sensitive for y'all. We're going to start with the lovely dark-skinned Nina Brown. How do you feel about Robert getting that 30 piece?
30 is what he got. 30 is what I'm not gonna say what he deserved more. I don't know what the statutes are and everything, but I'm fine with the 30. I'm mad at the people who feel like he should have got less. That's excessive. This and that. First of all, that's predator.
I mean, that's not okay.
It's not
It's
like
not
he's
okay.
no. He got 30. He got 30 for the sex crimes and the racketeering. So it's not like he got 30 just for this. It was for everything. So fuck him.
Oh,
But do we still get new music? Like, do we get
from jail.
Wait a minute.
People
So you
do it.
want to
They
have
do it.
relations with
They do.
Robert Kelly?
Who, me?
You said F him.
Fuck him. Like,
Yeah.
as in essence of 30 is what he deserves. Fuck him.
You want him to get that whole 30?
They could have gave him 50 for
You
all
want
I
him
care.
to be
50.
you want him to be able to record music while he's in
I mean, everybody else do it in jail. Why he can't do it?
Vibes Cartel got like 12 records,
That's what I'm saying.
12 whole albums.
Yeah.
He been in prison in Jamaica for like 10 years.
sweet enemies. But no, seriously, outside of that though, fuck that. He got 30, okay. I'd have been mad had he got 5 or 10. Bitch, what?
All right, I'm going to ask us a very sensitive question. Would you guys like him to be able to still record music right now?
It's not fair.
Listen, I'm playing devil's advocate right here. Would you like if R. Kelly could record some music right now?
I'm gonna be honest and say
The people
no.
want it.
I mean, no. For it's a no for me. Like, if other people want to partake in that, that's fine. It's not something I'm gonna support. I honestly haven't really listened to R. Kelly music since, a lot of stuff started popping off, because what I'm not going to do is advocate or support something that I do not believe in and I do not feel is right. But I'm not going to judge other people for what they have, or if they care.
We are
they
in
don't care
support with
not.
you for your support.
I'm gonna do me, you do you, but I'm not, I'm with you, Nina. He got the 30. That's and
He's got other charges in other states.
Yeah, he
We're
got
not
him.
done.
But it's all fed, so wherever he's sitting, he's probably gonna stay sitting
So
there.
when this happens,
He's gonna be
with the
doing
30,
concerts
actually, how much
every
of that does
Saturday.
he have to do?
More or less 30, unless he appeals it.
Okay.
You got to do the 30.
Because my thing is, you give him 30, but you let him out of 10.
I mean, he could get out. I think probably the soonest he could get out is like 15, 20.
Mm,
Probably 20, closer to 20 with the racketeering.
okay.
Are
It's
you
prob-
asking the males yet?
uh-oh.
I would-
ain't made it that way yet.
No, I wouldn't. It's
No, yeah,
sensitive,
that's why-
Lou. I
no,
wanted to give the ladies
I'm
a
just keeping the
chance.
scene.
No, but
Yeah.
and then go back to in regards to what you asked about the music. Do
Byron
I
said,
feel like he
Byron
should?
said TP4
Look,
dropping.
I'm not buying an R. Kelly nothing. I'm not writing an R. Kelly
We don't buy
letter.
records no
I'm
more.
not buying a stamp.
Don't
I'm
act like
not
we
doing
buy
any
music
of that.
anymore.
If he was out and did a concert,
Are you going to accept it on your title? On your
Apple
Spotify?
Did Byron say free kills?
No, did he?
Did he?
Byron said free kills.
No, he didn't. He just said,
Byron.
oh, shit, he said free
Byron
kill.
said-
Byron.
Byron
At
Byron.
least he did
Get-
hashtag.
Get him, ladies.
Byron said hashtag.
Hashtag free
Free
kill.
kills.
No.
Get him.
I mean, can he at least be in there for a little bit?
I think
mean,
Domino's not with it. She's not
hey.
fucking with Kels.
So since he's been in though, does any of that count towards?
I'm not telling nobody kids about that.
Probably.
dude.
He got good lawyers
No.
still, so they'll probably be able to make that work out to where that counts
where
towards it.
counts towards his 30.
Yeah,
But you know what? In terms of like the,
but he got
legacy,
another case,
Yeah, he's got another.
That's,
So
and
it's
that's
still
sad.
like,
And that's sad. But
and
then-
I'm upset about that because I wanted to see him at like 85. I wanted to see Kels at like
nobody
Texas Trust when he's like 85. I wanted to see him get busy,
out
man.
here acting like genuine. With
I
the
wanted to
couch.
see him do the moving the
That was
couch.
fun. That was
Okay.
fun.
I wanted to see him moving
But
the
in
couch.
terms of his legacy, though, guys, how do you feel? Because William just like get ready to tell your grandkids about that dude. So, like in terms of his legacy and telling people about him, like we talk about Michael Jackson. Like Michael Jackson, he has some questionable stuff, but he is always going to be one of the greats.
Michael didn't touch them
Um,
kids. Michael didn't touch
Were
them
you
kids.
there? Were you in there?
Michael didn't touch them kids. Michael is a kid. When he was with them kids, he was a kid. Michael did not touch them
But you also
kids.
said R. Kelly was
Don't
free.
cry. I mean, it was
If
just-
you research
I
half of these celebrities, half of them got terrible backgrounds.
Horrible.
Horrible. Every genre.
Despicable.
Half of them got horrible backgrounds. So,
I mean,
so
if you look into
and-
it, but
and
I'm
I'm
talking
more of
about
a-
the stuff that's highly like,
But
publicized in the media.
who's publicizing it?
The,
I don't want to
the
get that deep
media.
though, but who's putting it out there? It's the reason we only know about ours and not the rest of them. But what I'm finna say is,
You know
what I'm
why?
finna say is,
Because they destroyed the documentation for
Come on,
Old
man.
Boys Island.
come on, bro, that
Okay.
shit they swept that under the rug. And that
Yeah,
was one
yeah.
of the biggest things in the damn
Yeah.
world should have been. But
What's his name? You know what I'm talking about.
Epstein,
Jeffrey Epstein.
Yeah, Jeffrey Epstein.
They took out the head because he was about to
Yeah,
start.
they just killed
He's
him.
about to start giving out numbers. It's like, oh, this man mysteriously hung. No, this nigga didn't hang himself. They
My
said,
thing
get up
is-
out of here, bro.
Look,
You're not finna tell shit about shit.
Look, I'm a spiritual person, bro. When it comes to this shit, type of shit, bro. R. Kelly, he fucked up. He know what he did. He got an answer to the big dog. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no amount of time in jail.
Robert did that. R.
Ain't
Kelly
no amount of
made
time in
beautiful
jail or
music.
nothing. I can't put a number
in
on
the
that because it
studio.
ain't going. That ain't shit, bro. It's just jail,
Is that
bro.
little
Niggas
girl
go to jail
saying,
for killing a nigga and get
Robert?
out. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Or
So
was she saying,
what the
R.
fuck is
Kelly?
what's the number to put on that? You can't put a
Probably
number on
Robert.
that, bro.
Right.
On something like that. He got
I
to
don't
deal with
know. I
that.
don't
He'll
like
suffer
where you're
in his
going
own
with
type
this.
of way or whatever. But
I'm
as far as
just
his
saying.
music, I've always been good at separating the man from the music. So, because I know all these niggas fucked up. If I looked at every one of these artists I listen to now and judged them off of their background or what they did in their life,
We couldn't
I wouldn't listen to
nothing.
nobody.
Couldn't listen to nothing.
Nobody. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
because all y'all
I
bad.
wouldn't listen to not one
I
of
didn't
these
see
niggas.
Nina do some things
Fuck that
off
shit.
Come
camera
on, you wouldn't even.
that would not allow me to want her on camera any longer.
Wait, what? Nina, what you do?
And that goes 3 times for Tori.
I mean, we've all done something. So when, like we said, with the legacy of teaching your kids about her, first of all, unless they heard the song, unless they looking for R. Kelly or hear him on something, they're not gonna hear him on the radio.
Yeah, because this
They-
music
they-
old as hell. That's
They're
whole
not,
generation.
Yeah.
There's plenty of artists back in the day that you can turn on.
If you were to ask my niece who
Oh,
R.
yeah.
Kelly is, she'd be like, "Who?" So it's not like he's not gonna be one of those.
Oh, yeah.
But
When you let them hear Usher, I bet you're not gonna say, "Oh, he was burning." I bet
Wait,
you leave
what?
that out.
Oh, he did something
I
there.
bet you leave that
But,
out.
Oh,
but
no.
Byron
saying?
said, so much for the mental health support. Boom. And this just goes into what I was saying to Tori earlier. This is an unpopular opinion.
Mhm.
Robert was a bad man. We can all agree
That's
to
a good
that.
song.
okay,
Too.
We can all agree to that, correct?
You
Correct.
sound like the attorney off of the
Right,
Boondocks episode.
Yeah. Robert's done some things we don't all agree with. Correct?
correct.
Mhm.
Correct.
We can agree to that. But can we also agree to the egregious things that happened to Robert as a child
Correct.
that helped to form?
Who
R.
he
Kelly.
who he became as a man. Yeah.
It's not beneficial, so nobody.
I'm not saying
acknowledge
this,
that.
and I said, like I said earlier, that was extra. I was putting extra on it, little mustard on the hot dog. You dig? But listen, the things that happened, you can't excuse them. But this motherfucker, he's fucked up.
Mhm.
He needs to be in a mental institution. He's fucked up. The things that happened to him in his childhood fucked him up. I'm not saying excuse him for it, but I'm saying
It contributed. So
that shit fucked him up. And it made him the monster that he became.
And it was all good until he's got out of his prime, stopped
Yeah.
making money for these folks. Now we got to prosecute you for this. I'm pretty sure half them people on this case been knowing. Didn't they? They've been knowing over 10, 15
Listen,
years.
when the nigga couldn't put the camcorders down after the first shit,
Exactly.
you know that's a problem.
Yeah.
You know that's a mental problem. Like, bruh, they got you dead to rights. You beat that shit. You chill the fuck out.
He kept going with the
You don't, if they get you on gun charges, nigga, you don't beat the rap and be like, hey, let me get that Draco. No, nigga, you leave the gun the fuck alone.
Yeah.
This nigga got caught up in the shit, beat it, and was like, let me get that new cannon right there so I can shoot this next video.
let's make it clear
This
time.
nigga, he was off.
But you know, a lot of people too felt like because he beat it, he was innocent. And now I was like, you niggas is slow.
Yeah.
Just like how
Like
they
just
say he
because you
got
beat a
this
case don't
time.
mean you didn't do it.
Yeah.
Like
I'm not
No,
nowhere
because-
near riding with pedophilia or predators, none of that shit. But
Thank
what
you.
I will
'Cause
say
I'm
is,
glad you hit that right there, Luke,
Yeah.
because this is what Domino's talking about. But go
Yeah.
ahead.
I know
Continue.
the judicial system ain't for us. I know that
Right.
much for sure. So I can't base his punishment off of them. I feel like what he need, he needed to be punished for what he did for sure. But I can't get caught up into the 30 years, 20 years. I don't know what the fuck that nigga deserve. I ain't God.
Yeah.
Shit.
I feel you. He
Hold on.
did wrong. He
He'd have got
deserved
killed if he did
punishment.
it to some one of my people.
listen, but hold
He
on.
did
So
wrong.
Can I
He
say
deserved
something?
punishment, but I can't get in the
So what
particulars.
Domino said though,
He
she
got
said,
way worse over
she
it.
said don't
Don't say it
use
again.
mental health as an excuse for pedophilia.
Right.
But isn't pedophilia something wrong with you mentally though?
Yeah.
For sure, it's a
Yeah.
disease.
But that's what I said. I said I
Disorder.
respect where she going with
Mm-hmm.
it, but like I said, I'm making no excuse for what he did. But I'm saying I do feel for this man because he went through some shit that caused him to become the individual that he became.
Yeah.
I'm
Right.
not saying in any way, it's okay.
Right.
I'm just saying, I feel some way for him as well.
Yeah,
I feel for all the victims.
Yeah.
But I feel for him as well because there was this shit that happened to him as a child that made him feel like this shit was okay.
Like his victims, how come we advocate for them getting help them get through this, but why don't he need help?
Regardless of what he has going on, with his past, things like that, what he did was wrong. He needs those consequences.
Right.
But does he also need help? Absolutely.
Yeah.
Right.
So let's go ahead and let's just make sure that during that time that he is being rehabilitated properly, and he's just not. And I'm sure he will be. He's going to have that
Just be
celebrity
passed through.
status.
Well, I kind of feel like with this type of things, when you have these sentences, which I'm not saying he don't deserve, because again, fuck him, he did that shit. He got 30 years. Oh well. But with 30 years for him, they don't expect him to get out. So why rehabilitate him?
Because he's still a person.
But he can't rape children in jail. You
It,
see what I'm saying?
doesn't matter.
I'm not saying no.
Yes,
But that's what I'm saying. They give the
know.
sentences instead of getting the help. Because if I give him 30 years, R. Kelly is 50. He
Yeah, he can live to 80.
Oh, okay. No, he's gonna be 85
You
when
see
he
what
get
I'm
out.
saying? He's 50 something. So
Yes.
they give him 30
He'll be
years.
85.
But that's this
Listen.
one. He still has to be sentenced for the other
But
shit.
that's-
I'm trying to see this nigga do
Well, that might
12
well
play
give
at
him a death
85.
penalty
I
in
want to
that-
see
in
it.
that regard.
But
They
he's
might well
still
give him a
he's
death
still a person. He still needs to be treated for the mental health that
Yes.
has caused,
Is the death
that has
penalty
pushed him to the point where he feels like this is
It
what he
is.
has
They
to
do
do.
sentence you. It's the
And
death
and
penalty.
that's the problem with our prison system.
Yeah.
Byron says prison. Historically, they don't rehabilitate.
Well,
Facts.
Right.
That's why I said
and that's the problem.
there's
with our
certain
prison
people that
system.
should be in mental facilities.
Yeah.
Because he don't got no kidnapping charges, do he? I ain't gonna just
They
say
gave
that
him
like that.
racketeering
He
and I
got
forget
kidnapping.
something else.
He got
They didn't
kidnapping.
charge him. If they did, it didn't stick. Not the kidnapping.
Well, that means
I
he
don't know
didn't
what that
goddamn go and
was.
take them
Mhm.
kids and over there. So somebody brought them.
Mm-hmm.
Where they 30 about?
You can't get into that. You can't.
What they
speak
30
on
about?
that with the people who brought their kids there, or the people who heard about this and you still brought your daughters.
No accountability. Where they 30 about that? Why would you take your kids to a sick person?
Okay, so R. Kelly was gonna be like a softball interlude. We
Softball.
stayed.
Oh,
Hey, listen, because it was last minute. You know what I'm saying? Because
Okay.
we just heard the verdict today, so I was like, oh, we
Right.
gotta talk about Kels.
Okay.
But let's talk about something that means something to a lot of people.
Okay.
So the U.S. Supreme Court has officially overturned Roe versus Wade. Ladies, I definitely want to hear from y'all first. Tori, how do you feel about that situation?
I think I stand with, a lot of women and people who are supporters of women's rights when I say that, my body is my body and you shouldn't be able to dictate not only what I do with my body, but the livelihood in my future, as well as the future of my children and my economical state, because bringing another child into this life right now would not benefit me. I mean, in any type of way, you know what I'm saying? So why are we forcing women into these positions to where now we're going to have so many more people that are depending on government assistance because you are forcing them into situations to have kids. So I say that I hope that all the protesting and everything that's being done to try to overturn this is that it goes through. And that's what I have to say about that. Fuck y'all.
Whoa.
He said, "Thank you."
Okay. Drops mic. Looking ass. Respect. It was good.
What Obama claps? There we go. Like Obama. I shot him out every time.
So, it's like one of those. Okay, so I got 2 points for that, right?
Yeah, come on, Nina.
So-
Talk to us.
The whole thing is okay. So you can't have an abortion after 6 weeks, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let's go back to when women start their periods, or when young girls have more, people who have irregular periods and things of that nature, correct? So 6 weeks.
Mhm.
So let's say I have sex, I get pregnant. 6 weeks later, now you know what I'm saying, I'm finding out, or I don't have a period and I don't pay attention until 6 weeks later.
Mhm.
Like they act like 6 weeks is a long fucking time.
Yeah, it's not.
Like I don't understand that logic.
It's
And
super
then
short.
Yeah, it's
Like
like
A lot of
Sure.
women don't even know that.
at all.
You
You
don't.
haven't
They don't even know till they like two and a half months.
Biologically,
that they haven't had a period in that time.
biologically that doesn't even make sense
It
because
doesn't.
there's no way a woman made that rule up.
Can't.
There's no
She
way.
couldn't even been in the room knowing they making this rule. But she just say, hey. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's crazy.
They know what they doing trying to get that fun.
Yeah. And then
That's
I see
crazy,
these posts
bro.
out here now.
They know what they're doing.
The one that pisses me off the most, and we're gonna go here because they make a post and was like, imagine children getting to live. Bitch, imagine a child being born that don't nobody fucking want. You see what I'm saying? They didn't want them in the first
That's
place.
tragic,
Imagine
man.
this child having to live with someone because you niggas is not gonna feed them. I can't take them to the Capitol and drop their ass off. You see what I'm saying? Because
I get one McDonald's meal.
because
Just
I
the
didn't
one.
want this child or something like that. So imagine a child being unloved. Imagine a child being physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually abused up until they can actually leave or until they run away or something. Imagine that. Imagine bringing that child. But you guys want to sit here and say, and 9 times out of 10 when they make these posts, it's like you're not even thinking about the child. You're just trying to justify a woman not having an abortion. So imagine being a child born into somebody who didn't want them because that woman didn't have the right to abort them.
Yeah.
But
Other than rape, what other reason wouldn't you want to keep a baby? You too. I'm asking. Other than rape.
I've never wanted kids. Not ever. And this is before most people who know me know now, you know, my situation or whatever. But I've never wanted kids. I've never wanted the responsibility of having to take care of somebody every day, day in, day out. That's just not been for me. Right. But I've also made decisions in my life regarding sex and my body and things to never be put myself in that position, right?
Yeah, that's where I'm getting.
And I've never ever had an abortion. I've never done that. I'm pro-choice. You get the choice.
But you're not a serial killer.
But I'm not. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't. I don't think that I could come just for me because I'm scary as fuck. So I don't think I could lay down and let that happen to me. But I've never wanted children, so I did what I had to do not to ever become pregnant. You see what I'm saying? But I don't knock women who get pregnant and don't want children and do what's best. Because why would I, knowing I don't want them or can't take care of them or just anything, why would I just force the child to be here? Because even when women or men say now, oh, well, the men want the babies, but the men can't carry the baby. The men, and who's to say that all men who want the babies in the beginning, as soon as she has the baby, he comes and takes them.
So what about the man that don't want the baby and the woman does, and then he has to pay child support?
I don't think that's right either. I think that when people have these conversations and he told you from the jump he didn't want no baby, and I don't feel like he should have to or he should be forced to be a father. I don't. But at the same time, like, how do you keep a woman from actually having that baby?
I think that rule I think it should be stipulations, bro.
I think a man should be able to take her to court. I think since we want to go to court for everything else, since we want to make it laws and shit for everything else, make it to where a man told this woman, has it documented and everything. I didn't want this baby and she did it anyway. I don't want no responsibility. But the man also has the way he has a right to, relinquish his parental rights or some shit like that.
Right.
And I don't be mad at men who do it. He told your bitch ass he didn't want the baby from the beginning.
I think other than rape or molestation, why are you getting pregnant without your consent? It's your body. Why are you getting pregnant without your consent?
You see what
and
I said?
It's your
I took
vagina,
every step necessary to find. So I would
other than rape, and because I'm definitely, like I say, nigga, I'm sensitive to that shit too. You know what I'm saying? So other than rape or molestation, why are you having babies that you don't want?
I mean, you can definitely take a poll, and if shit happens was a response, that would definitely be, like,
it's not guaranteed. Contraception is not guaranteed not to be pregnant. All that type of stuff. People get pregnant. Right?
Yeah,
I want to get into the comments a little bit because they're justifiable. So Byron said, rape and incest numbers are the lowest. Elective and inability to provide were above 90% in states that document cases. So, I mean, them things are taken into consideration. I feel like that was very relevant to what we were talking about, so I had to bring it up. And he also said the usual rebuttal this with wearing a condom.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Jackets, jackets are cool.
there should definitely be stipulations. Deidre said.
Well, for sure way, but what about the one that's abusing?
I'm assuming that's want kids. Domino said if a man don't want kids, he should take the necessary precautions to avoid it.
No, of course.
That's a little one-sided. It's a team effort, but I feel you.
You gotta get a driver's license to drive, don't you?
I don't know where that came from.
I know how to do
Rape and incest is rarely reported. I respect that as well.
No, for sure.
So I just wanted to get everybody's little input in the comments, but yo,
I just want to dig deeper into the question, man.
So,
I like where you're going with
I
it.
definitely am. I'm definitely like females need to have the rights over their body, bro.
So here's where I fall in the picture that I want to paint for this situation.
Mm-hmm.
There is this movie on Netflix and it's called What Happened to Monday.
I remember that.
It's a good movie.
It's
a good movie.
It's a situation where the world becomes so overpopulated that they put in an order that there can only be one child per household.
So like China, they can only have 2.
Basically. Mm-hmm. So I really feel like that is what is going to happen with this situation. Like, should everybody just be willing to be just frivolous with what they're doing with their lives and out here getting abortions like it is the number one way to have birth control? Absolutely not.
Why not though?
Because one, it's really just not a great idea for your body.
That's not even healthy.
Yeah. And they typically, will do that, and they'll talk to you whenever you go into places like this and you have questions about birth control. It's just about having knowledge, because like, what is it, traditional birth control? That is not something for me, because it makes me so sick. And so I've had to explore different ways to find birth control. So, I mean, it's a process and people just have to educate themselves. But I think that if this situation is not handled, we're going to find ourselves in economically, we think we are messed up now. If we allow this population situation to get out of control, it's going to be even worse.
So we do feel like this was a tip at population control.
So do you think this was
most definitely
a part of the New World Order, where they can keep a better count of who's in the household and all that type of shit?
I mean, not even that. I think they're just going to increase the household, and now there's going to become a situation where, how China is, where yes, they are overpopulated by, a landfall compared to the United States.
But it seems like we're doing the opposite if we're talking about in terms of population control. You're forcing people to have babies. So how is the population control? Okay, right. But
look at the economy that China has. Look at that dictatorship that China has with all those people. It's like they're trying to change.
So I wonder, like, they have a 2-kid max, right?
This is good.
You're only
shit,
supposed
y'all.
to have 2 kids. So the person that becomes pregnant with a third, what happens? What do they do to the pregnancy?
So have you seen the movie?
No.
So basically what they would do is
they
they go and they remove the child, and they quote unquote are cryogenically freezing the child to wake up the child again whenever the earth is in a better and more stable place, when in reality they
allow the children to be born and then you freeze them.
Well, actually, no, those were like the children that were being hidden and they were caught. That's what would happen. But they actually had like a setup where, what was it? It was free sterilizations. And they made it look like it was just something you can go and get on your lunch break.
Right. But then again, that comes back to, so they say over there that you can only have 2 kids, right? So if we out here fucking, and I get pregnant with the 3rd kid, what happens to that pregnancy?
We're gonna punch you in the face and
push you down the stairs.
So you have the choice to either hide it and your child get taken away from you
and froze.
Allegedly. Watch the movie.
Or they chase Monday all around the
city. What happened to Monday on
No,
Netflix?
don't watch that shit now. Watch it later. After the show.
Well, yeah, later.
Write it down. What happened to Monday?
What happened to Monday?
Somebody
That's what's gonna happen.
Good shit.
Watch it now.
Yeah.
That shit sound good, the motherfucker.
Right.
It's some good shit.
It's really good.
Byron said Chinese limits the amount of children. Let me bring it up. My bad. Chinese limits the amounts of children you can have per household. You have to get approval to show an ability to provide. I think it's actually one though. Period.
You have to show.
You can have one, but anything other than that one,
Hey, like
anything other than that one, you have to be able to show the ability that why you should be able to have that other child.
like applying for
credit check.
like
It's a
applying
credit
for an
check.
apartment. You have to show 3 times the monthly rental rate in order to have this other kid.
Yeah, the median income.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
Man, that's crazy. I didn't mean to laugh.
Now
about
he
this.
also
I
said,
probably
and this
shouldn't laugh about
this is something I was going to bring up. Not population control. This is white supremacy, realizing the brown effect, which would phase them out. That's accurate because people's like everybody that's like, so everything is super horrible or whatever. The majority of people who get abortions are white people, even though you would think it's more. Yeah, you would think it's more the urban community, but it's like 60% or greater. I don't want to be misquoted, but you can look it up. 60% or greater is white people. So that's problematic. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you feel like your race is dying off.
Right.
That's problematic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chicken noodle soup with soda on the side.
Honor also drives a lot in that culture, getting educated,
In
good
the Chinese
job. And so,
culture,
yeah. William, I feel you on that. You are correct on that.
Yeah,
Byron, plan C, the stairs. Disrespectful. Don't make me have to block you.
Wow.
Because you're going to get me in trouble.
Byron.
What happened?
Nothing.
Wow.
He's being
What happened?
nothing chilling.
Plan C, the stairs. Okay, that's what's up.
Yeah.
Wow. Can we flag him?
No, Byron's a good man. He just
Gotta get your counsel.
Push the envelope.
He
Just push the envelope.
Let's go ahead and
pushing the envelope, Byron.
Don't push it down.
Look at that plan C. I'm dead, bro.
Great to have you here, Byron. Thank you so
How do
much
we
for
black?
coming.
How do we black Byron?
Nina,
B, they on your head right now. I love you, bro.
How do we black
great.
I love you,
You're
bro.
Great. You're great.
Oh, wow. Woo. Domino said they wanted to save the white babies, keep the white power strong. Those are the words and statements from Domino Homes are not the words and statements of the QTNA show. Confirmed. Okay, we're leaving it at that. Stir that pot. All right, y'all getting a little bit aggressive because that's what y'all do. I'm gonna leave the pick me for last because it's a softball. So we're gonna go with the what's wrong with this situation, baby daddy McDonald's situation. Y'all all know what happened. Y'all all know what the hell it was.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna go ahead and play the clip for you because you know what?
Daddy come here with one fucking meal for my child, but I have 3 other kids. We have 1 kid together, but he only want to come and bring one thing to McDonald's. But what about my other kids? How come you can't feed my other kids McDonald's though? Like that's bogus as hell. Like you're not finna sit here and make my other kids feel left out, and you're only bringing one child something to eat. Look, there he go, and I bet you he only got one thing in there. I bet you he don't even. I'm finna expose out of him so people can see how he really is. It ain't more than enough food in that bag for everybody. What's up? Because I'm finna expose you. What? Because that don't look enough for all my kids. That don't look enough for all my kids. What is that? That's just one burger? One burger, one fry?
What he like? What do you mean?
Okay, what about my other kids?
What about your other kids?
Dumb.
They ain't my
Why okay, but them your kids' siblings though.
What are you talking about? What are you mad
Them
about?
my kids, them your kids' siblings though.
So what you?
So my other kids finna be left out.
You didn't feed them?
You know I don't give my food stamps to the 7.
Lisa, how is that my problem?
But if you're trying to help out though, you're not helping out.
I'm not trying to help. I'm trying to help my son.
But how are you helping your son when you're only getting food for just him and not the other kids?
violating me.
No. He's not finna eat that shit at all if you can't bring enough for everybody.
Lisa, so you telling me that I gotta bring? So when I bring my son food, I gotta bring your kids food too now?
Yes.
You sound f***ing dumb.
How is that shit dumb? You
That's
sound
my-
dumb.
I
You
have-
sound dumb.
Where are they daddies at? Nobody told you to talk to them other. You had them other kids. Them your responsibility. They're not my responsibility.
Okay, but if you're gonna bring one, you need to bring it for all.
Lisa,
How do that shit look that I'm letting one child eat McDonald's and all the rest of the kids can't eat no fucking McDonald's?
So
You know I
want me
get
to
food
take care
stamps
of
on the
4
11th.
That ain't 3 kids that ain't mine. 3 kids that ain't mine. What do
Yeah,
I look like? I bring
they're
my-
his siblings.
bring him
You
food.
knew what you was getting into when you had a baby with me.
No, the f- I did.
Yes, you
I
did.
ain't know you expect me to take care of all the kids? They not my kids.
Okay, but you still had a baby with me who have kids with other people. I still have other kids.
Why are you recording me? First of all,
Because I'm exposing you. Everybody think you such a motherfucking good daddy.
I'm a good daddy.
No, you're not. No, you're not. You're full of shit in this bullshit. You only come here with one fucking piece of food for one child.
The child that's mine, silly.
No, that's dumb that you can't feed the other kids. Don't feed nobody at all
Listen,
then. He
you
can't
had-
take that shit.
So listen what
He
you
can't
said.
eat it.
Maybe if you had 1 or 2, I can maybe. You got it's 4, it's 3.
Yeah.
That
So
make my head hurt.
y'all see what it is.
This is so frustrating.
And I tried to get the full video to post right there so y'all could view it because I know when I posted it in the group, I gave a
was just
fraction of
enough,
that.
Yeah.
So I was talking with the homie Val. I don't know if she's watching right now, but I was talking with the homie Val about how, all right, you had a feeling about she felt like he was wrong, blah blah blah. I was like, all right, wait a minute. I only gave y'all a portion in the group. Let me give y'all the whole video when you watch this shit, and you'll see it and understand. Yo, this is not okay. Like, if you feel like the dude is in the wrong, I have questions for you. But everybody's entitled to their opinion. So we're gonna chime in and see how people feel about it. You know what I'm saying? So Bridget started off with the story was found out to be fake to raise her TikTok following. And that's cool. Because I said I believe it's come out that the story is fictitious.
That's my first
I
time
like
seeing
that
it.
word.
I got the fictitious.
However,
but
yeah. I was like,
it's the
especially
idea.
when he was
Yeah,
locked
that's
out and there was no stream of one running conversation, like if she was live.
I know how to entertain an
Yeah,
idea.
yeah. So I was like, however,
It's still a
Person-
conversation.
it brings
to
up a
have.
valid
Yeah,
conversation.
it's a
For sure,
conversation
for sure.
to
it
have.
brings up a very valid conversation.
Mhm.
So we'll go. William
What
said,
life
I
about?
definitely understand the situation and how she feel, but
That person.
he ain't being I guess I was bringing food for her
All about
either.
principles, man.
He said he taking care of his responsibility.
True.
I can't
Yeah.
knock that.
Domino.
Domino said, I didn't know. He said, bring him out, he'll eat in the car.
She said, see why y'all should be taking precautions.
That's why y'all should be taking precautions. No, 100%.
Yeah.
Because
This is why you should allow people to have abortion.
thank you, Nina
Yeah, go
Brown.
ahead.
So every possible thing except
That needs
handle your motherfucking business is option. Everything except handle your business is option.
What you mean? They're shooting the club up?
The decisions to have 3 kids and nobody to feed their ass,
Oh, yeah.
or
No,
the
no, no.
decision to
So you saying accountability on the woman?
accountability.
Oh,
Is
1,000%.
that ever gonna be?
That's
a
what I
fucking-
said. One of my friends.
When is it ever gonna be an option?
Yeah, one of my friends,
We pick everything around it.
Nina, you know, Tori, you know, one of my friends had made some statements about how, as a man, he should do it. It's a humane thing,
He
or
ain't a real
blah,
man.
blah.
and
He-
people are
yeah, people
questioning
said
his
he ain't a
character.
real man. If he, a lot of, she didn't say that per se. The girl
Not
I'm talking about,
necessarily that person,
but
I've
yeah,
seen it.
but I've seen a lot of like ridiculous statements about what he should be doing in regards to this. And after you hear the full video, which we played, how can you put it, number one, he even offered, let me take my child. No. Let me take my child to the car so he can eat. No. What a choice does he have? Not feed my child at all?
So they clearly don't got even a relationship to where he would feed.
So
all
it's
the
not.
kids.
Yeah. So it's not
clearly
on
don't
him
have
to take care of the other
a
kids.
healthy
She didn't give him an option.
But going off of this video, because since people were putting all these other things on it and now questioning his character and all that bullshit, how do we know he hadn't done it before and he just don't have to do it now? You see what I'm saying?
I'm sorry.
Like, how do we know he hasn't done it before? But even if we have to go by what's in this video, he didn't offer, but he don't fucking have to.
You don't got to.
Yeah.
But
Let me tell you something.
Hold on. Let me get Nina full screen because she
I ain't
said
gonna lie to
you
you.
don't have to fucking have to.
Dude, he doesn't. Listen. A bitch who can't feed her kids can't expose me on the internet. Because first of all, why you can't feed the kids that are in your house? He had one with you, but bitch, you had 3 others. So if you can't feed 4, why did you have 3 or 2? You see what I'm saying? Like at the end of the day, or I hate that at the end of the day. But at the end of the motherfucking day,
go ahead, Caesar.
He has one child, and I don't understand how people want to question his character. Oh, he ain't a real man. He ain't do this. He made one baby, and he made the decision to have his kid not go hungry. This bitch fought against everything that he tried to do to feed his kid. Why? He's not her man, clearly.
Yeah.
They're not dating. They're not doing anything. So why should he be forced to? Oh, well, he should have fed all of them. No, bitch. She should have fed her motherfucking kid. He shouldn't be there in the first place. Is it his weekend? Do he have to? Is it his weekend?
It don't look like
Why
it.
is he feeding
like.
them other
Jamon said, man, fuck them kids.
Do you hear me? I mean, respectfully.
Yeah.
You gotta say respectfully.
Respectfully.
And Domino made a good point. It all comes down to like the relationship between him and his baby mama. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
because
definitely.
clearly they not even on the same
How you
page.
co-parent is going to change the whole dynamic of the relationship, and it also definitely is beneficial to the child. So now, because you guys can't be adults and can't have a mature conversation and look at the bigger picture of the situation, now that baby has to deal with not being able to have his dad in his life because you want to play stupid on the internet.
What up,
behind
baby
the
daddy?
Happy Meal
Or daddy? You got 3 other kids. Where the video of them niggas coming and
just
feeding?
don't make a big deal about it. You know, your son or daughter's father wants to drop off a Happy Meal. Hey, if he is like, you have a problem with the baby eating the Happy Meal in front of the other kids, okay. He said, let me take the kid to my car. Hey, little Junior, your daddy outside. He wants to spend time with you real quick. Boom. Why try to hold a child back from spending time, whether it is 10 minutes or, you know,
because
a day?
she wanted him
But that
to
is so-
correct her mistakes.
And that's so spiteful, and shame on her.
Yeah,
You
no
want a child.
accountability. This is an
Shame
example
on her.
of what men say about women having no accountability. Like the fact that he's there because the kids can't eat is a problem to me.
Yeah, no,
It's
don't
a
get me
problem to
wrong.
me.
Would it have been so great and Prince Charming baby daddy like for him to have pulled up, with 5 Happy Meals? Absolutely. But who knows what he
She
has
went to
or has
Brahms,
not
they got
done.
that sandwich meal.
Yeah, the sandwich meal.
Sonic on
So
Tuesday, give you 5.
they sure do give you
$5
5 for
Brahms,
$5. But who
Ouch.
knows, what he has done in the past.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And at
And
the
I
end of the
bet
day,
when
we
they were
don't know.
together, since he is baby daddy number whatever, because
Whatever
he's their
he
last
is.
kid. I bet when
I'm
they
gonna
were
say 5.
together, I bet when they were together, he was feeding them kids.
Yeah.
He's not your man.
Yeah.
So he don't owe your other kids anything.
Or you.
He's not your man.
Yeah.
Your job as a parent,
With
yourself.
perfect lighting, Nina
If-
is speaking to y'all.
Yeah, if you can't take care of your kids, all of them need to be with their daddy because you can't even feed them. And
Yeah.
I'm not attacking her as if people don't fall on hard times, right?
Yeah.
That happens. People fall on hard times. Her money is funny. She couldn't feed her kids, right? But you can't get mad at him because you can't
made the
feed your
decision.
kids, not his kids.
Okay.
Because you made the decision to
So,
pull out Memphis.
so alrighty. Barbara said in her video, because she had to double down. He was feeding all the kids while they were together. Now they're no longer together. He only takes care of his.
Because he only have to be.
And I see what she's saying. However, that's his role, though, my nigga.
Yeah.
Like, and it depends on how long they were together. I'm be honest. If these kids, I look at like my kids, like we've been together 5-10 years, I would brought some shit for all of them. But if we're just fucking around for 6 months a year,
Yeah.
And you got
They make my
enough
kids.
to make a baby, and we don't like each other.
Yeah, they make my kids.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I feed all them kids, but the way she handled that shit was all wrong.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And that's why, because you would feed all them kids if she didn't act like that. Because if she act like that, you gonna get that. Oh, she treat me like a simp.
I guarantee you that's not the first time she's acted like that.
Exactly.
I guarantee
you can tell because she said you knew what it was when you dated me.
Yeah.
I had these other kids.
Yeah.
I had these other kids that I can't.
But you clearly not holding everybody to that standard,
why
or
you not
they would be
holding
fed,
other
fam.
or
They'll
baby
be fed.
daddy
Yeah.
accountable
Big
for
Moan
not feeding
said,
kids.
personally, if she was respectable, baby mama, he might have fed the kids. I felt the same way.
For sure.
I know I would, but everything about her screaming hood rat.
Yeah.
If I got caught up with the rat, I can neither confirm or deny if I'm gonna be a rest haven for all random bastards. Oh, ouch!
Damn.
Respectfully.
That shit escalated as it
Why you
went.
laugh, man? You ain't gotta
This
bring
nigga
kids
Big
into
Moan
that, man. It
ain't
wasn't
shit,
funny,
but
man.
I love him.
Hey,
You gotta respect what he said.
it's frustrating because as a woman with kids, one baby daddy, ex-husband by marriage, with a woman with kids, like that's not fair. Like she really drew up a narrative that's not fair. So now this is the woman with kids.
That's the thing is she kept harping on what's fair. What's fair.
Yeah.
But it's not fair to him that you had 3 kids before his. That's not fair to him.
Yeah.
That's not fair.
It's
He
not fair.
came
I
in-
can't feed my son without getting blasted on the internet.
What I get blessed.
Let him be a good daddy. That's my thing. If you
And the
have a man
issue-
trying to spend
Yeah,
time
the
with his
thing
kids,
is like, okay,
Yeah.
That's
I
what
would have
them
fed
people
all
cry
kids, right?
about.
Yeah.
The amount he spent on the meal for his kids, I'm sure, because he had a burger and some fries, right? A meal,
And a drink.
Let's be realistic. A meal,
Regular,
he could have got
not
4
medium.
chickens. He
It
could
was
have got
really
4
big drink.
whatever.
It might have been a
He
large
could have.
drink.
they could
He
have
could
pulled out
have for the price of one meal. He actually could have fed all the kids, right? He could have. But the issue that I have with people, especially women, because it's mainly women with the issue, is it's like you're trying to force him to. Why does he have to? Where were the other kids, daddy?
yeah.
Where?
Yeah.
You want
Byron
him to
said
be accountable for
she
them.
also said he comes every day. So now she feels like he's obligated to feed every child every day. And that's how I felt. Like it wasn't a one-off situation. Like for everybody, all the women especially, and some dudes, that was like, oh, it's the emotional or bullshit principles about the shit. And I'm like, let's think about the shit logically. This is a everyday. This is not a one-off situation where it's like I could have brought a pizza for all the kids. No, it's every day. It's not my responsibility to feed your other kids
Could've went to
every
Little Caesars.
day.
Got one of them hot and ready's.
I mean, even
Yeah.
with every day,
$10.
And that's actually would have been
That's
cheaper than the Happy Meal.
And
But
the
he's
cheerleader.
also indicated his kid wanted the McDonald's. Now that's where I think there's 2 things
why
I think
is
the guy
he
was wrong.
Listen,
There's two things I thought he was wrong on. Number one, he shot the club up with a Dusty. That was wrong.
okay.
He fucked up right there. That
Okay.
was his number 1 mistake.
Dusty.
His second
Show
mistake,
us a word.
That was not
Right.
nice.
his second mistake
Not
was he
nice.
bought McDonald's for his child. McDonald's is a disgusting place. You should never buy anything from there.
Kids love it though.
You should never buy anything from it,
Do you
and
love
it's
your kids?
destroying your children.
That
Don't
bitch
buy
is
it.
cheap.
Listen, I
Kids don't
I
love
bought
it.
myself.
Force to love
I
it.
bought my daughter something from McDonald's once in like 5 years, and I felt really bad about it.
Was
It
it
was
just nuggets?
recently. No, it was a
I will
whole
only
meal
stop and get
situation.
breakfast. I will
But I
only
was
stop
like,
and get
this is a
breakfast.
horrible
So you hear me? 'Cause I
place.
plan to get my egg McMuffin and caramel frappe.
Listen,
no caramel
all of
milk
those
this
things are
morning.
horrible too. It's the coffee that got y'all sucked in because it's
Domino.
Probably.
drugs.
Have you ever looked at a McNugget like face to face? You'll
I
never
had
eat
some
another
McNuggets the other
McNugget.
day.
He
You'll
said,
never eat
"Look at a
another
McNugget
I've
face."
seen a
to
McNugget
face.
that looks like Morgan Freeman
You'll
before.
never eat another one.
I mean, you can say
Check me
you
out.
can't
Open
even
it and
set
look at that bitch.
McDonald's fries, but on fire or something like that. But they good. Like
Yeah, so there's
To an
this-
extent, Bridget, but it's more than that.
this
They
What
good
Bridget
at that. They
say?
good in the
dentist
bitch.
office that has
She said,
a
so basically, we agree that she
yeah,
added out of line. We all agree on that, but it's
Yeah.
beyond that.
yeah,
But
it
at the
is.
same time, I would buy all them kids something to eat.
And I'm not
Yeah.
every day though,
but it doesn't make
Not
you
every-
No,
more
no.
For sure.
for the
Because-
daddy that would
Exactly.
because
That's
this
the
is what
issue.
was brought up a lot. I would have got it because this. He said this. She and he both indicated this is a daily or at least every other day situation.
Mhm.
So would you do that every
time?
day?
No.
I issue with him. Having
It's not
to
a
go
one-off
over there
situation.
and
I was
feed
just gonna
his
say, if
kids
my
every
son's
day.
in somewhere
Like,
where
at
he's,
what point does she have to feed her children?
if
Yeah.
my son's not eating every day, he don't need to be there.
Well, why
I already
isn't
said
she cooking
early
for her
he should
household? Cook for
try to
your
get full
household.
custody.
Why
Yeah,
are you relying on
Meals are
him
cheap.
to bring food to your child? Why don't you? Someone said something. Let's get some
Ain't
vegetables.
noodles like 18 cents a pack?
But let's
But
get
that's
some
horrible.
veggies.
That's-
So it's
Let's put-
McDonald's. But
Yeah,
your kids would
You're
all
right.
ate
They're all
for a
horrible.
Noodles
third
is
of
better
the
than
cost.
nothing.
Yeah.
But for the cost of the large drink in his hand, all her kids could have ate some noodles.
For sure, $2.49.
You can't afford no.
Domino said right word of vegetables.
Where are the vegetables? That's what I'm saying. Make your babies
Noodles
a
got corn in
balanced
them.
meal. These
Okay,
babies
got
be
it.
wanting vegetables. They just don't know that they.
It'll probably get corn in your shit. You'll be like, where did the corn come
William
from?
Edwards said 28 cents.
You got vegetables
The
in there.
cup of noodles got vegetables.
Yeah.
Pack of noodles don't.
Get the cup of noodles with the
Cup
little
noodles.
corn
With the
and the
carrots
carrots
and the peas.
the peas.
Cup got
Hey man, y'all.
Get you that
Yeah,
cup.
the whole
Yeah,
pyramid.
I'm
To
hungry.
me, it
Y'all
was
need
the
to stop.
unmitigated
William said they
wrong
28
of this
cents.
bitch.
28.
28 cents for a pack of
At
noodles.
Winco, they are
She
28.
got 4 kids, 28 cents. That's almost the price of that damn large.
You don't steal, bitch. Go steal some shit.
Yeah. She
I mean,
definitely
with-
could have been
with
boosting and
self-checkout
reselling
now.
this
But
shit.
she don't get her stamps until what was it, the 7th or the 11th?
Wow.
People kept estimating.
She need to stop selling them food stamps. You right, B.
Feed them chillins.
Stop
You
selling
get
them food
stamps,
stamps.
you couldn't feed your kids.
Or stop getting surf and turf with the stamps when you got motherfucking 4
Shrimp and lobster
kids.
towels.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Mm.
Together.
When we finish, take a shower.
But it's
All of these things.
fuck her.
Nina said, fuck her. I said, Bernie Mac status. Fuck them kids.
No, definitely fuck her for sure.
Fuck
For
her.
I
sure.
mean,
She is the worst
and
And
type.
then hold on. And then all you motherfuckers who was on her side,
Oh,
right?
listen.
Everybody
Hold on,
who
Nina,
was-
talk to the
who was
camera,
bashing
goddammit.
this man for feeding his
I
kids.
like
All
when
y'all
Nina
on her
gets
side.
like this.
Where's the GoFundMe for you bitches trying to help her feed her kids? Nothing. Y'all just want to talk bad about this man. Oh, well, he should be this. Why ain't you trying to help since y'all so neighborly and everybody loves the kids?
Oh, because y'all
It's
care
the
so much
kids,
about her.
It's the kids. Where y'all money at to help her feed them kids she can't feed?
Someone just
Domino
helped her
said,
fill out
"Fuck
the
her."
applications.
Where is y'all money to help make up for the daddies who ain't feeding them other kids? Since y'all so mad at him.
Does she pull a camera out on all of her baby daddies, or just the
Right.
ones that she can
Just the one
find?
who was actually feeding his kids.
Big
Probably
Mom
the-
said,
the only-
"Talk your
the
shit,
the only
Nina."
one trying is
Just
one
the
gonna
one,
get
just
the most
the one that she
ridicule.
can find. That's the one that she was going after with the camera. That's really
Do you
frustrating.
hear? I
The
bet
one
this-
nigga that was stepping up is the nigga she want to
And
expose.
that's why them other kids' daddy's not there.
I can't
because
wait
you
to watch
crazy
her
and you run
her
them
re-
kids
I
off.
saw your
rebuttal
because
video.
I was like,
Send
"Hey,
that
what
shit
this
to me."
dumb bitch said?" Like,
Yeah.
girl, bye. I beat you up, ho. You can't even afford to feed your kids. I'm
Backdoor.
relaxing a good daddy.
And had a whole wig on the video, on your clapback video. That wig at least $40-$50.
Damn, that's it.
Your phone,
I was wondering where you was going with that shit.
the
No.
phone.
He
You own,
said,
you
"That's
paid
the
that
food
phone
money,
bill.
bitch."
You paid that phone bill to blast your daddy, but you couldn't let that go so you could feed your kids for another week until you got your stamps. These hoes priorities be fucked
He
up.
definitely the only
All
one
out
active.
of line.
Domino.
See, this is why they have no
Talking
kids.
shit,
I know I'm not studying these kids.
Kids probably
I'm trying to-
13.
I'm trying to listen. I can buy bullshit Starbucks cups because I chose not to have.
That's a
kids and have
Starbucks
kids.
cup?
Yeah, it is.
Wow.
That
I'm
cup
upset that
was
we
like
announced that
$20.
and they didn't give us no money.
You're
Yeah,
right.
we ain't gonna do it.
Starbucks. You need
No, don't say that. It's a
you
cool
need to.
cup.
It's a cool cup.
It
But I
is.
can do this
She got that
because
from
Like, it looks like
QT, y'all.
pink
I don't
lemonade.
have kids that I'm out here worried about my baby daddy not feeding.
But my cup came from the Free to Talk
My nigga, I feel you, B.
podcast. Real quick plug.
Gang, gang, gang.
Free to talk.
Yeah, that's Lou's show. Shout out to Free to Talk
Shout
podcast.
out George. Shout out Nietzsche, man. Shout
Yeah,
out
Nisha,
Shout out to
Joy.
QTNA, man. It's family over
Thank
here,
you, man.
Love
I
y'all,
told you, man. It's family, man.
We lit it.
It's all family.
Lit it like a titty, man. No cap.
Indeed. Indeed.
Love titties,
How
man.
did TV relate into
I'm a
this?
titty man. The older I get, the more I become a titty man.
That was a cute cup, Nina.
Thank you.
Domino is a cup girl.
William said Nina priorities dumb straight. They fuck with you, Nina.
I'm
Damn
just
straight.
saying, like, this is why they shouldn't have, like, Texas. is
Never
fucked
gave
up.
you niggas money.
They shouldn't have. And I'm finna go say, well, like, this is why abortions need to be available. I promise. I'm not even trying to be funny at this moment. I promise.
Yeah.
I'm not. this is why women should be able to do this or something. But then you have these women too that will have a baby just because, or you thinking it's going to do something. Now you got a baby daddy who wants to take care of his son or help feed.
It is a terrible, terrible, terrible mentality that this system of being on government assistance and living in poverty
destroy the family dynamic in the Black community. Tenfold.
That is what works. That goes back to Precious. You remember how that whole situation in Precious when she was just like, "You a dumb bitch. You always gonna be a dumb bitch. Now take your ass down there, your dumb pregnant ass with my man's baby." You know that whole situation, and go get them food stamps because that's all you good for. Like, it is so unfortunate that is.
And it's crazy how we have that stigma on us, but the system wasn't even created for us to begin with. It wasn't. It was for those white women who happened to be divorced from their white husbands that took care of them, and now you can't take care of your children. They didn't do that for us. But now, since we're gonna allow y'all on here, in order for you to get
y'all,
this,
she's
you
gonna
got
get
to
me
make
canceled,
sure
but
you
she's
get rid of him because he can't be a part of your life if we gonna help y'all because this wasn't designed for y'all to begin with.
Yeah,
it wasn't. It just. Lord, start the rapture.
And now we don't value.
Wait, hold up. Wait, give me a couple more Sundays.
Lord, start the rapture.
Now we don't value the man.
We're done here, guys. Start the rapture.
We only value what the man can offer. We don't value the man no more.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Like, it's ridiculous. Like, come on.
A man that can offer nothing is worthless.
I'm kidding. Take me now. I hate it here. I hate it here.
Listen.
Yo, this place is amazing.
Lord, what time do the rapture
said,
start?
"Nah, we ain't ready."
No, we're not gonna say the rapture. You wanna know why? Because I got faith, and I know it's still them people's out there. We out here. The ones that's out here. You just gotta weed them out and come together. That's all it is to it. We out here. The good ones out here.
That's beautiful.
I'm not giving up. We out here, man.
We appreciate you, Luke. You're a good man.
I firmly believe that there are good men out there, and just like there are good women out there.
There are.
So I think it's just about, let's mind our P's and Q's.
This one.
I like the eyebrow.
Let's mind our P's and Q's, cross our T's, dot our I's, ladies and gentlemen, and just be upstanding Black citizens, white citizens, Latino citizens. Let's go ahead and throw the whole melting pot.
Citizens got racial.
The citizens there. I mean, yeah, because
white citizens, Black citizens, senior citizens.
The senior citizens.
I ain't never heard that.
Great citizens.
Everybody just be great.
Let's just everybody be great. Cut all the dumb stuff out.
What's so girl name? We need to start a GoFundMe because you can't feed them kids.
Domino.
First, wait, what?
Where's your focus at,
Not too
Lou?
much on Domino.
I thought y'all was talking about the one that kept coming.
No.
Domino good square business.
Domino, she's straight.
Here we go, y'all. We're gonna move forward.
I'll take a GoFundMe.
I need to GoFundMe at Game Face Media. We need food and clothing, shelter. My rent just went up a lot.
McDonald's.
We need all of this.
What was the percentage?
20? 10%?
Really?
A lot.
Okay.
Tori wants to eat crab legs.
Shrimp and lobster house. Can we start a GoFundMe for shrimp and lobster house?
Tori wants to eat.
Why is that my favorite part of this song?
Shrimp and lobster?
Because when we finish, take a shower. Because you need to, because you have all that stuff on your hands and all over your mouth.
All right. Look.
And you gotta get it off.
Oh, righty then. Listen, y'all. What is the definition?
We're talking about this stuff.
What is the definition of a pick me?
Listen, I feel
Nina, get into it. Get into it, Nina, because I know you've been accused.
School me.
I did. I got literally. I was like, really? Y'all gonna pick me because I feel like this bitch should be able to afford to feed her own kids. Okay, but no, I think pick me. That first of all, that term is dumb. It's just a bitch that got mad because she was losing a debate and the hoes didn't agree with her, so now they ate some pick me's. My girl, bye. You
agreed.
But you know what's funny is, when does a man call a woman a pick me though?
A man?
When has
said
a man
no nigga ever?
Said no nigga ever. So it's a bitter bitch term.
Mm-hmm.
It is. She's just mad that.
So what is a pick me though?
Well, this is where I think it came from. A woman was liking the attention of a man. Well, a woman, or it was in a debate, and so she was losing. So the girl that agreed with him, because she actually felt like that, probably the girl called her a pick me because the person she had interest in now is co-signing with the girl who actually you know.
So she's saying that a woman that will say something to get the
attention of the dude.
So like a panderer.
Yeah.
A what?
So I guess the male version
pandering
is a simp or a panderer.
Panderer,
He's pandering.
Yeah. Pandering,
Well,
yeah.
Right.
That's not fair.
Which
If I disagree with you,
and the pandering comes from the same sex. It's somebody who was mad because they were losing, and now.
Or not only that, if it gives the energy that they're pandering towards the other person to get attention.
A pandering man will be overly invested into the Roe versus Wade, knowing he don't give a fuck. Overly invested just because he see you saying, I don't like this.
Yeah. So a woman that's
trying to get you a pick me.
Yeah.
A pick me. Yeah, okay. I got
Here's
you.
the thing. If I disagree or agree, and either way, if I decide to give my opinion, it's not to ruffle no feathers stuff. It's just to be a part of the conversation.
For sure.
If you have insecurities to where you want to dive that deep into what my comment said, then that's on you, sis.
For sure.
That is not on me. I'm just here giving my statement, just like you here giving your statement.
Yeah.
It is what it is. Now, if someone is being a little extra, tagging back little comments and emojis and stuff like that, then you may be seeking other attention, whereas you go ahead, just head to the DMs after you give your comment, and you can go ahead and do that there.
But how the people who come up with these terms, pandering and pick-me's, how do you know? Like, say I said, "Oh, this bitch is a pick-me." How do I know that she don't actually feel?
Because I've seen a guy.
That she don't actually.
I mean, it's typically just hate.
Yeah,
no,
it's typically just hate.
I've seen men jump on, natural bodies winning. In the BBL post, I see the nigga agree with Coke and Pepsi, man. So the nigga pandering, man. Whoever he at is who he agreeing with. Just to get the likes of them. Wherever he at is who he agreeing with. I've seen that. That's a panderer.
Well, I mean,
he ain't standing on shit.
While we're saying it, go natural bodies.
Stand on what if you believe. See, look, it's one thing to be empathetic. Is that the word? Empathetic? How you say it? Empathetic. Okay, I'm empathetic, but I believe what I believe, and if something don't really move me like that, I'm not gonna act like I'm just so excited about it. Right. But I'm empathetic. If you feel a certain type of way, okay, I feel where you're coming from, but I don't give a fuck about it.
Yeah.
A panderer ain't gonna do that.
So Bridget said, "Pick me is absolutely a real thing, but the time is to disrespect and discourage the other person from having an opinion other than theirs." I agree.
Okay,
I agree with that. I agree with
how
that.
Bridget said that way more classy than I said that shit.
Yeah. No.
I mean,
I like how you said it though, because that put it in perspective.
Yeah,
though.
I mean, it's basically, what it is the spiral of silence, which is a communication.
Knowledge being spoke on this motherfucker
Spiral
this
silence
evening.
is communications term for basically being forced into silence to basically stay maintained and to stay within the popular vote because you don't want those issues. So you have to be big enough to say, okay, well, yeah, that's your opinion, but this is what I think. And as easy as it is said, it's not always easily done for a lot of people. Personally, I really don't care what people, really think. I'm just gonna do me and give my opinion. And I feel like when you are genuinely you, who is for you will come. So don't worry about what other people think about your personal opinions because they belong to you, and you shouldn't allow other people to shift you and change who you are and are becoming.
Stand on that shit.
Yeah.
Pick me don't stand on nothing. They wishy-washy. They going with the flow. Fair weather person. You know what I'm saying?
So when you're able to call a person, or when you're calling a person a pick me, right? Which meaning, like how you say, it doesn't matter what it is they just going with the popular vote, right?
Mm-hmm.
Especially when it don't benefit them.
So at that point, is it now because, okay, so you have facts to back up. Well, just a minute ago you said this, but now you're, oh shit, stay with it. But now you're saying this. Like at that point, shouldn't you be able to do that? Because unless you can do that, then you're really just hating and calling the person because they didn't agree with you.
And a lot of times it's the ones that don't even have an opinion. They're just agreeing. Yeah. Like the ones that can't even voice their own opinion. Like, how do you feel about this? Or are you just saying, real talk? Yep, he right. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't even express how you feel. You ain't got your own mind, bro.
Amen.
You know what I'm saying?
A real one, yeah.
For the most part, Kurt, yeah. So pretty much just a yes man.
Yes, man, bro.
Okay.
A pick me is any woman who doesn't align with the sisterhood.
Yeah.
But I
Who
mean,
said
but
that?
what makes
Byron
it?
said that.
Yeah,
Byron?
the sisterhood is
Also,
so diverse.
Byron's being that's what I feel too, Byron. Like literally.
Yeah.
Pick me is to a woman is a woman that don't like he
Yeah.
perfectly said.
He
Yeah.
said he
But
can't.
what
He
about
killed it.
diversity? There's diversity though. You gotta
Yeah,
even the
and that's the
sisterhood has
problem.
diversity.
Right, but that's the thing is they're pick me
When you
because
go
they're
against the
not
grain-
going against
You will pick me.
we all said this, so since you didn't say that, bitch, you would pick me.
Oh, so do y'all agree with that though?
You gotta agree. Like you gotta be against you gotta agree with your homegirl or you
I'm
pick
saying, do
me.
y'all agree with his
Oh.
comment?
I agree that that's what pick me's mean.
Okay, me.
No.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
I would like to say that I don't have any of my true fans that I feel that way. Like we all respect each other's
Right.
opinions, and that's what makes you a true friend. If
Mhm.
I have to always agree with you to be your friend and to not be judged because of my personal opinion,
That's a pick me.
then we not friends.
I legit
Yeah.
used to have a friend like that.
We
If
not
you didn't agree with
friends.
her, oh well,
Oh
go
my
be that
gosh.
bitch friend.
Okay.
Since you
Yeah.
yeah.
She must have been a Scorpio.
She must have been a
Bye.
child.
No, she was actually like I think a Pisces.
Don't do it.
Mm.
Don't
But
disrespect.
can you
her.
does pick me
It
only
is not
apply
hard
to
to say
the
goodbye.
opposite sex?
I don't know, but she's just trying to
No.
disrespect my hood. I don't like.
Like you just said.
It does. A pick me.
I
No,
saw
when
the
you use
shade
those
plant
terms, you're referring to
get
someone of the
planted.
same sex. So women call women pick me's.
Mhm.
Men call men panders and simps.
Facts.
Mhm.
Facts.
These are
I
all
feel like
new-
that's kind of
not
the
all
same
new
situation.
terms, but
Yeah.
like
Y'all-
yeah,
y'all
like
see them
this is-
comments? They say they ain't from Texas. They don't know what the hell we talking about.
That's funny.
I don't know why I think
No, I mean
that
honestly,
is-
like pick me. I mean, I've heard it before, but I've never discussed it because I really don't care. I mean, and not like that. I mean, it on the lines
It
of
came
like I
across
don't
just
really
like that.
care.
I don't give a fuck.
I don't. I mean, I don't like. I don't care how
Okay.
how my opinion is perceived, as long as I'm not being like point blank, disrespectful to somebody, which I never would be. I don't really feel like anybody's opinion matters.
Okay, let me ask you to this. Do you feel like pick me's exist?
Yes.
Yeah,
I feel like there
are some.
I do feel like there are actually, but I don't feel like it's
Some
as,
people deserve that title.
there are few there, but I feel like it's few and far in between. Like
You think
Yeah.
so?
I do. I don't think there's as many pick-me's that women try to.
Have you ever met a nigga with some money and he just walk around females and everything he say is right? You ain't never been in that situation, and you like,
Well, I can't
and you
say
like,
that
and you like, bitch, he telling us to jump in this water.
Well, no,
It's sharks in there.
Ooh.
Girl, let's just do it. He got some money. Let's just do it. That's a pick me.
but see, I don't know any of the people. so
Girl,
I can't
let's
say
just
that.
do it. He got somebody.
I don't know these women, so I can't say
Yo,
I like
they-
what you
Lou,
like.
Lou, cut it out. He said there's sharks in this water. She
Sharks in
said,
the water.
bitch,
We
let's
still
just
gonna
do it. He got some
Come
money.
on, bitch. He got insurance.
He got
Let's
some
go.
money. Let's just do it.
I
There's
like what you
pick me's
like.
out here, man.
Yeah,
There's
definitely.
pick
that.
me's
Yeah,
out
what
here.
is that? I like
In the
what you
shark
like.
like
infested
what you like.
water, though.
Shark infested water.
Jump.
dog.
I
Theoretically.
It's crazy.
I don't
as
think
hell.
it's in the label. Just like I think, just like narcissist is overused, pick me is overused.
Definitely.
So yeah,
I mean, they out there. It's everybody is
Yeah.
there's
legit,
some,
but it's a rare situation. I think.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna pick me for certain people. I'm gonna be honest and say that. In certain situations, yeah.
So
I'm just,
even if they're wrong,
So if you was
down?
hanging
I'ma
out
tell
with
a
like
motherfucker
Dak
something just
Prescott,
'cause-
you would
just
be
'cause
like,
I
"Yo,
want 'em."
Dak,
Like,
yeah, whatever
you
Dak
know
say,
what?
go."
Huh?
Why would you do that?
It's your heart,
Once
some
you-
your
now,
emotions
once you-
take over
Now,
sometimes.
once you get there, you have to keep that up.
No,
Yeah.
I'm probably not even gonna get them
So why
because it
do
ain't
that?
real.
So then why do that?
Yeah,
For the sport.
I'm just being honest. It's
For
for
the
the sport.
sport.
I would say that.
That sounds like sport.
I
Like
say
who though? Like what situation?
Just like let's say I got a crush, and
Okay.
she's saying something,
Some bullshit. Complete.
and she say some dumb shit. I will scroll past her shit. But if somebody I don't give a fuck about, female, I will get on her ass. Excuse me.
Because you don't care nothing about her, but the girl you
No,
like
because
said
I'm
some
coming at her.
He's like, I'm gonna let her make
I'm
it on
coming
his
at this woman, the
bullshit.
one I'm talking to, and I
I'ma
disagree
let
with her.
make it on this
I'm
bullshit.
I'm gonna
genuine
let her
with her.
make it on his
But the one
bullshit.
I like, I'm not too genuine with her because I want her to like me. I'm not gonna disagree with her because I want her to like me.
So now when she do like you have to keep that dumb shit up.
That's
If she-
equivalent to, hey, baby, come over. I'm gonna make you some dinner.
Mm-hmm.
Oh damn, Shorty invited me over.
Mm-hmm.
She about to make some food.
Mm-hmm.
And then she pulls out these microwave dinners, and then you just like, oh god damn, like this is amazing.
Slapping.
And
What
she's
is
just
this?
like, I sprinkle little Lawry's on it, like like a little bit extra.
Lawry's on
And
it.
he's just like, oh my gosh, like this is amazing.
What is this, Salisbury?
Yeah, like, and then, but so now you have created.
Salisbury.
So now you have created this thought in her mind that she did her goddamn thing in that kitchen.
Oh, shit.
And so now when she starts bringing out, bringing out them lean cuisines every time.
And now because she done cooked you that dumb shit. Now you done gained, what was it, 60 pounds in 6 months?
For the TV dinners.
So
And she just keep changing up the season that she put on there. She put some Slap Your Mama on there one time and thought she did some
Man,
stuff.
we gotta cut this out.
See?
You gonna get that pussy first.
Yeah, after that. I'm
You
saying
get
you're
the
not
pussy
gonna
first.
keep letting it go after you get the pussy.
Yeah. Then
You're gonna be like, yo,
this
you gotta cut this
goddamn
out.
Salisbury steak. Where you find Salisbury steak in 2022?
because you cook it from scratch. You take your hamburger patties and you put it with the gravy with the onions.
She made the TV dinner though.
The one where it's like 6 of them in the pack.
Yeah.
Man.
Nah,
That
she
you put
made
in
the
there.
bitch
Who
that
was
got
that?
the little brownie on the side of that motherfucker. The corn and the brownie and the mashed potatoes.
No, she was
Not
supposed
the
to get,
hungry
she was
man.
supposed to get the one where it's just the Salisbury steak in it.
No.
And then she was supposed to make some sides.
Oh,
Like,
he said she gonna have a hungry man.
It all
joint.
came
They
in
throw
one.
it down
It
for a
all-
nigga.
it all
Oh
came in one.
man.
She was juicing
she
that
put
week.
parsley on it to make it seem like, because niggas put parsley on
As
everything.
I said, little Slap Your Mama. Little Lawry's on there.
I mean, you go to a job interview, they tell you you're not gonna disagree with them. You're gonna go with the flow. Pick me.
Yeah. I mean, in that
I told my
instance.
employer one time we was on the side, I said, you niggas called me. I didn't call y'all.
Damn.
You niggas called me. I didn't ask
Now,
you.
mind you, Nina, how long have you been with your current
12
employer?
years.
Okay.
Oh, it was the same place? You said
Just
that
coming
too?
out with that. Yeah.
Nina got
Damn.
I
clout.
didn't ask
Nina
you,
got
y'all
clout.
called me.
Let's not play those games. Nina has
Oh man.
clout.
Wait, hold on. First of all, y'all called me.
Because a nigga not walking in
Yeah.
the job interview saying, yeah, I be late sometimes.
So how are you with punctuality?
Yeah, I be
I mean,
late
I feel like
sometimes.
my best me is when I'm ready to be there. So like
Yeah, whenever I'm ready to be
Whenever.
there.
that's how
It
that's
fluctuates.
that's how that's.
She said my
My
best
best
me
me
is when I'm ready to be there.
So let's just roll with that.
Let's roll with that.
If the vibe's not right, I probably just won't come.
I mean,
I probably won't
I'm
come
put on
in.
whatever these customers is on type shit.
I'm halfway into entrepreneurship, so I'm really want to say fuck y'all, but
Bro,
I need a couple checks. I need some checks.
bro, that's real shit.
I'm halfway.
That's
one
listen.
foot in, one foot out this bitch.
Listen, that's the realest shit
Ever.
ever.
And I'm
Oh,
I promise
my
you,
God.
If I was interviewing you,
That's
probably
the
be
realest
high.
shit ever.
Like, yeah.
He
high.
said, "Look, I'm halfway into this, halfway to entrepreneurship,
You have my
man.
body, you can't
Y'all
have my
say
mind.
the wrong shit, man. It's a rap in this bitch.
Oh my
Say the
god.
wrong shit is over. with.
It's over. Hey, nigga,
Yeah.
said the wrong shit is over.
Starting on thin ice in this shit.
You on thin ice.
Told them player, man, you called us 17 times to come in this job. Why you can't come to work?
Right.
What is going on?
You begged us
So-
for
You
the job.
begged us for this motherfucker.
Listen,
You interviewed
that
great.
was 2 weeks ago, my nigga.
I was happy to be here.
Interview's
Happy to be
great.
here.
My social media has been booming since
You know what I'm
then.
saying?
Yeah, right.
I'm ready to change the world.
Listen, I'm an influencer now. I don't have time for this shit.
Let's go ahead and blame
I
that.
don't have time for
Claim
this
that.
shit.
Claim
Yes.
Listen, I want to be an influencer so bad, but you
Listen.
motherfuckers don't like me. I'm gonna pick me, so I can't never get
Nah, man, we love
That's
you.
okay,
Nina
Nina.
Brown.
Nina.
I'm talking about these niggas.
I need all these hair
Yeah.
tutorials from Nina Brown because she get them spirals and
So
Yeah.
listen, now, look.
I'm trying to get this.
How
How you get mine looking
I
a little,
tried
just
a
a
little-
little juicy
a little
though?
razzle dazzle on the ends here. It's not dazzling like I thought it would.
No,
but I tried
no,
a
no.
little
You
razzle
did
dazzle.
you did a little bit of the finger coil at
And I
the
took
end.
the Denman brush, and as I was finger raking,
Uh-huh.
I get to the end, and I take that little brush and kind of swoop it around on the side.
Okay.
A little curl or something.
I'd
Then
like
I
to
took
make-
the little color paint gel type of thing.
Oh, you did
and I
that.
kinda scratched it on the ends.
Oh,
and tried to get
okay.
this little effect.
You
And
get the copper at the end.
it was kind
I like it.
Oh,
It's
Shaquila,
pretty.
that's your name.
It's a nice
Shaquela.
it's a nice
Shaquela. I
brownie
like
chocolate.
Shaquela.
It's beautiful.
The razzle dazzle I
It's
saw on
beautiful.
YouTube. I didn't
That's
get the
chocolate,
YouTube
Nina. That's
look, so I'm
okay.
like, okay, it's okay.
It's
That's
okay.
that
I'll try again.
chocolate.
I have some left.
It's
Oh, wait.
okay. It's okay, Nina. It looks great. It looks so great. Y'all, Nina. Miss Nina Chocolate Brown. Good night. Good night.
Turn to you.
Oh my goodness.
Oh man, he was a fool with it.
Let me hear. What are you over here like?
It's I don't know what's happening right now,
What's
Nina.
happening?
I don't know.
What am I missing?
He said every dude done cut their ears off.
Got the ears.
Because we were talking about the hair stuff. Whatever.
I don't know what's happening right now.
God.
He said, "Don't lie to him, dog. You're gonna end up taking
You
them
acting
to all
like
the
you
kids.
got your
If the pussy good, your uncle getting something to eat too. Goddamn, what kind of beer you drink?
Oh
Yeah, nigga, the 24 ounce. Shit.
Stop it.
Who all over there?
Accurate though. Who all over?
Who all over there?
What did John say? Who
God.
you
That is
talking
the question
to?
there.
Who all over there?
Who all over?
I asked that
He said the pussy good. Your uncle gets
Your uncle still drink Bud Ice.
What he
I'm
did?
bringing my towel can. Tell him come out here and get the food with these kids.
He come through with a grocery bags and shit. Hey, what you ate? All right,
Yeah.
Junior, I got you. Boo
Got you,
boo.
Junior.
I'm going to the back.
You're really cracking up. Is it funny?
It
It's so funny.
So you.
Oh my
I
gosh.
see what
so
you're doing.
funny.
I see what you're doing.
It's so funny.
It's so funny.
Wow.
It's so funny, like Kevin Hart.
I
Wow.
love when she does that. Like, it's so racist, but it's so funny.
Definitely racist. I didn't want to say it.
That is so racist.
Oh no, not funny. I love black
She
people.
still doing it.
I love black people. They buy the hair, they get the nails,
But-
they get
Not
the
the what?
shoes, they get the clothes, they get the
Pretty
lashes, and then they get the wax, and then they
But they have no
Love like-
boyfriend.
no boyfriend. They never have
He don't pay
boyfriend.
for jail. He don't pay for jail.
He don't pay for jail. He don't pay for jail because he in jail, honey.
Mm.
Because he in jail, honey. But that's okay. He love her. He love her. She love him.
Listen, because who is not paying for jail is me. But you're not finna charge me.
On my toes, neither.
$20
On my
toes. $20 for some jail, bitch.
Why don't black women
What is
have their own
happening?
nail shops?
They do.
They do. They just don't do toes.
Why don't they do toes? Black people don't mess with other people's feet.
Let me swear they don't do
Listen,
that.
I'm gonna say something though, real quick. If there was like a black owned like nail salon,
Mm-hmm.
and then you have brothers in there doing feet,
Mm.
Because let me tell you, the only person I trust with my feet for the past 10 years has been Nathan.
Nathan.
Nathan. That's his American name. I don't know what the hell his real name is, but his
Which one?
American name is Nathan. So until I can find a black salon that can actually do what Nathan do, them Chinese people gonna get my
I have a Toby. I have a Toby. But listen, I'm saying like his name's Toby.
That should be a market that y'all.
Toby does my toes, and
own.
then
What's happening to, like,
Dutch does
just
my
like the beauty
nails.
supplies and all that type of stuff. So yeah, you're right.
Y'all want to start a black owned? What's it called? What they
The
call?
beauty
It?
supply.
no,
No,
nail
beauty supply.
salon.
Oh,
Nail
the
salon.
nail salon.
No, they still too much for beauty
My
supply.
sister, her and my niece go to a black. Well, she don't have a salon. She does it, but they go. The tip they go to is black.
Is it black owned the whole building? The
Well,
whole
it's
place?
just her.
Listen,
Oh, just
let's
okay.
table this.
Yeah.
Let's table this and get
So
some stuff
there are
going
some
before
black
somebody
salons
take this
that
idea.
people-
Edit that out. Edit that out. Edit that out. We gonna do that.
All right. Do we have anything left?
What's
Are we
any more
done? We don't have any.
I got a
hot seat
question for
questions?
Oh,
y'all.
we putting the hot seat over here.
I got a
Yo,
question.
so
y'all.
Are y'all
Hot
jumping in?
seat.
Wait,
All right,
what happened?
hot seat. What happened?
I just said I got a question for y'all.
Ah, that's crazy.
That's crazy. That's
How you
crazy.
gonna hot seat us?
No, we
I knew it was coming.
no, we finna put Lou in the hot seat.
I knew it was coming. That's why.
Yeah.
I don't mind the hot seat.
Big Mo said hit up Sister Nails in
I'm
Plano,
sorry,
black
man.
owned,
I just like
and
that.
they do feet.
They do toes.
Yeah,
That's what's up.
I want to check them out now.
Yeah. Sister, what is it?
Sister.
Sister. Sister. I do my own things.
In Plano.
Now everybody see
Yeah.
what I do
Nathan is
for you.
running.
Come to me. Wow.
Man, go to Sister.
Sister.
Get them your coins,
I got
man.
to have
Try
all-
them out.
I have a whole off day.
Try them out and see what they got going for you.
Plano? Shit.
I'm gonna check them out.
It's gonna take me half a
I'ma
gas
check
tank to
'em
get
out.
there though. They do gas discounts like for
Sisters in Plano,
In
gas
Plano.
$13.49.
I'm gonna check
Oh.
them out. I just want to get the feet
$13.49.
done. Ain't
Yeah,
been
you know,
Let's
carpool.
try them. We should
Carpool.
all go together. We should go together.
Make sure y'all put it on
Let's go.
TikTok, man.
We should go
TikTok
together.
that.
Yeah.
Let's do
Talk
it.
about
No.
You should have sisters
It's gonna happen.
That
It's
would be
gonna
fun.
happen. It's done.
Field
No.
trip?
Field trip.
Done.
Field trip.
Field trip. It's done.
Guess I get a pedicure.
Big Moan,
man.
you
I
made
ain't-
it happen, brother. Hit up sister. We
Not
we
another
gonna
field
make
trip.
that
What's up,
happen.
Big Mom?
Uh-oh.
Big Moan redeemed himself from that earlier comment. I'm not gonna
Wait,
lie.
you said some wild
Big
shit.
Mom.
Yeah, you remember
Oh yeah,
little bastards. Little bastards.
cheering.
Mhm.
Fuck them kids.
Fuck them kids.
Uh,
That's not nice. Not fuck them kids.
yeah,
love kids.
I don't know why
I
you're
love the
saying
kids,
that.
but
I would
I
never
like
really
kids that
say
go
that and
home.
mean it like that,
Yeah,
Nina.
like-
You're dark.
I-
You're a little bit dark.
Listen.
I love kids. Like for real. I'm like the kid whisperer. I love kids.
It's
The
not
kid
kids.
whisperer?
It's parents.
Whisperer.
It's
I
not the
love
kids.
these
It's the
You bring your
parents.
badass kids
to be
around me, they
honest.
go home well behaved. I love kids.
Hey, you know what I've been into?
Mo said,
Oddly-
Nina, your nails are on me.
Oh.
Hey, you know what I've been into oddly lately?
Thank you, Mom.
I like watching esthetician videos, guessing what body part that is and what happened to that pussy, man.
What happened to that pussy?
Wait,
Wait a minute. That's a
wait
thing?
a minute.
It's one of my. It's like how I get lost on TikTok. I
Wait,
just get lost
what
on
happened to that
esthetician
pussy
videos,
is
bro.
a
Like,
show?
No, but it's just fun guessing.
What the fuck are you watching?
Is this
Lou?
like an Arby's thing or like
Or
what's
is it-
happening?
Have you seen these esthetician videos?
No, man.
Shit's-
She said it's Arby's
shit's
or the
gruesome,
roast
man.
beef.
You know these pictures though where they kind of cover up the little cooch areas
Yeah.
that they be having.
There's a lot of extra shit going on around there. You're like, what the fuck is that?
Wait, what?
Oh man, listen.
Ah,
listen.
yeah,
You
yeah.
never see the little pictures before and after where they wax and but they have the hand right there on the little.
Yeah, but I've never seen any that I thought were peculiar.
What
Have you ever
what
saw
does
one
the
that look like
hands
an elbow?
cover?
Some of them I've seen. I be
elbow.
like, did you actually? Why would you post this?
What part of the body is this?
So
Yo, y'all just
let
made me
just
put my
say,
fist
like
up.
every
The fuck?
Some
I know
stuff I
pussy
be
ain't gotta
like,
fight.
Everything
Everybody's
don't deserve
body
the
is
internet.
different.
Everything don't
Everything
deserve
deserve the
Omarion's backup dancers internet.
we on the QTNA show,
It's
you
just
know,
Beyonce's
definitely
internet,
support
you know that.
bodies
I
and
Well,
thought we was giving it
She-
to
she
Rap, Big
PC,
J
she
Boog,
PC.
and
Oh
Lil
my
Fizz.
God.
She cleaned it up real PC. You're like,
you know,
right now.
but you know, I feel like, you know, definitely as an I'm not an esthetician. I know Ira sometimes likes to pretend to be. Sometimes, oh,
She
he's,
said what?
yes.
What happened?
I
Um,
had to pretend to be.
but
We should
I-
have talked about that. We should have talked about how for 22
a little
years
bit more
we thought
interesting.
Omarion could sing. Like, we should have talked about, bitch, you lied.
Nina, don't
You
be
tricked
silly.
me.
You tricked me.
Y'all feel bad about that.
And what was
Yo,
with Jeremiah?
Listen,
What was going on there?
listen, Mario though was just like, nigga,
Mario's on his Thanos.
why
I've
you
been
even
that
want this
nigga.
smoke, yo?
I was like, I've been that nigga. Y'all,
He was like,
y'all just
this
not
is
seeing
really
the-
what
Wait, he
you
told
want?
the niggas that they sounded crazy. You niggas sound
right.
He was really waiting on that moment though.
He said, he said, bro, you really just gonna keep dancing?
Much shit as y'all been through.
Bro, he said, you
Mario
really not gonna do no
Clown.
B2K songs. You really, bro, you know you need the B2K song. Yo, Mario was a fucking animal up there, yo. He cut a whole fucking body.
Listen, when I finally tuned in, Ray J man was still up there. Pleasure P was like going off. Oh, nigga, I can like. I was like, what?
Ray J got them the gig. That's why Ray J was like, yo, what are y'all doing? Nigga, I got you this gig. How you trying to come for me right now?
And then
Why y'all drink all that liquor backstage,
Yeah.
man? You fucked up, man. You doing the wrong shit, man. This is not what we rehearsed.
They kicked it like a
and
bitch
then,
backstage.
what was
You
the
know
whole,
they
what
did.
was the whole
D-Ray.
D-Ray was
Yeah.
pissed. He was like, what? Like, nigga. Like,
The niggas was drunk as fuck. Sammy came out there slizzard.
Listen.
He kept talking slick shit to Ray J. Ray J was like, nigga, I got you this job. What are you doing?
What are we
Is it Sam?
what's going on? Like, I was confused. I tuned in. I was expecting to see Mario and Omarion.
Even Pleasure P. He's like, nigga, what are y'all doing,
What's
yo?
going on?
I got y'all this job.
Then when they finally
Why
did come
y'all-
out there,
What are you doing? Why are you
I'm 40 years
disrespecting
old.
me?
Why are y'all coming on the stage at 11 o'clock? Bitch, I have to go to sleep. Like, what is going on?
Who said that?
That's how I was feeling. Like most of us
Oh,
in
I
the
thought
comments
you
was like,
said
bitch, we
D-Ray
40.
said that.
What is going on? Where are these people at? We tired. We
Oh
motherfucking tired.
man, I don't know. I didn't watch that shit live. I caught it like the next day.
Live was
I
the
I'm not gonna
best.
lie, I
lost
didn't see
my
it at all.
affinity.
No, but I seen it was like 3 fucking hours. I was like, why?
They had to.
And the whole half of it
versus
was
stopped.
bullshit versus.
They
It was
stopped
like
and then had to restart it because the live was only for so long. Like people was in the comment calling
But it
security
started with-
for Ray J and them. Like
it started. For,
security.
yeah, it started for shit that wasn't supposed to be there. Nigga, nobody signed up to see Ray J and Pleasure P and all this. How did Ray J manipulate this contract? And then they came for him and he's like, nigga, I got y'all this gig. What are you doing?
It was a Jeremiah for me. I was like, whoa.
So who won ultimately?
Mario.
Oh, Mario obliterated this.
Who got second place?
No, Mario.
Nobody.
Mario
Pleasure
got
P
first.
didn't do his thing.
Mario got
Yeah.
first, second, and third.
Pleasure
I
P can sing
lost
like
my
a bitch.
affinity for boy bands
Can
back
he
whenever.
though?
Can he?
Yeah, it's just not. It's.
If it weren't for
Better
Pretty
to question
Ricky,
myself. Like,
if it were
I
not
honestly
for
didn't
Pretty
even bother to
Ricky,
tune into that.
I'll give them
Foolishness.
this. Them niggas was out there drunk because they was coming for fucking Ray J for no reason.
so Pleasure P sounded better than all of them.
yeah.
Yeah.
But when it comes to the
Yeah, oh yeah. Fucking Bobby V, man.
Bobby V was there too.
Like,
They had the whole
They
world
had to
magazine in
come
that
out
bitch.
together.
listen, Bobby V could sing though, because I remember Blackberry Molasses.
Oh, not then.
I'm just saying, I remember Blackberry Molasses and all that. I was like, that nigga used to
You
be
heard
able
him
to
sing
could
that live?
sing. No, I heard him hit there, and I was like,
okay.
what the fuck happened to you, my nigga?
Have you ever heard him sing it live?
What, Blackberry Molasses?
Yes.
Oh.
No. Okay.
he can't
All right.
sing.
So we're just gonna go ahead and
The
stop.
only singer on the stage was
Yeah.
Mario.
Yeah.
I mean, Pleasure P don't sound bad.
Yo, did y'all see that, what's the name, Giveon video?
No.
Oh, nigga,
No, I
you
don't
seen
watch
it, didn't you?
videos.
I was like, oh, nigga. He
What
was
happened?
like, with the ear thing, I'm like, nigga, if you can sing, you can sing. Don't blame it on the ear thing, nigga.
Oh, he pulled a Mariah.
Oh, nigga, he fucked all the way up.
Mariah.
He was out there like, I was like, nigga, what?
But what was the watermelon thing, though? What was the...
Oh, you mean a Mario out of them?
It sounds safer
I
than
had it on
grapefruit.
while I was working and shit. I was like, the fuck? When Mario came out, he was like, nigga, really? That's what y'all
on the
doing?
ground with the
Yeah, he was like, nigga, that's what you doing? We suck it all up on a watermelon on stage.
Watermelon.
Two
the most
dudes.
niggerish shit he could do.
He was like, 2 dudes. He was like, that's what we doing.
Tank
Okay.
even came out and serenaded that nigga. He still lost. Sugar Tank.
Not
Tank came
serious.
out.
Sugar
And serenade
Tank.
on. He was actually singing Omarion. The lyrics he was singing were Omarion. And that nigga still lost. He serenaded nigga like he was at a wedding.
Oh man, we appreciate that, bro.
Okay.
Oh man.
That was a good one for the culture.
Listen. It was the best, worst verses ever.
The best
The
Nina,
worst.
cut it out. It was bad though.
It was the okay.
Yeah,
I'll say
it
it
was
back. It was
bad.
the worst, best.
But Mario was a surgeon. Mario was a fucking surgeon. I didn't expect him to come out there with such precision.
Mario's with
He
the
brought the fake B2K niggas from the start. I was like, oh, this nigga's with the shits. He's with the shits. He came to start some
But
shit.
the crazy thing is, it's just like they were going on. Like, Mario was the one who started taking jabs first.
Yeah.
But Mario was throwing them
Yeah,
down.
Mario was like, yo, who put you up to this? Who told you this was going to be a good idea for your career?
Oh, my phone died.
Oh, he came for him heavy. He said, who told you this was going to be a good idea for your career?
Oh shit!
And Mario was like, what? This was me. I wanted to do this.
When
And
that
Mario
nigga
was like,
said-
nah, who did this? He was pointing out his team. He said, which one of y'all told him to do this?
When Mario told that man that there is no Omarion without
And
Mario,
Mario,
I knew it was over. It was a wrap.
he can't
No,
listen.
he didn't.
Definitely valid.
Yes.
Listen,
there is
he
no
came- look,
Omarion
he
came out
without
like-
Mario.
He came out like hitting straight overhead rights. He just kept dabbing him in the head. Like everything he did, he was like, nigga, you really gonna keep just dancing up here?
Dancing all in the video.
All in the videos, dancing.
Mario was. I'm highly
Yo.
upset that for all these years.
And all his
Wow.
dance moves was like, what are you doing, sir? Like the song that I said I like too, Mutual. if you see the video, I'm like, nigga, why are you dancing right now? Like, this is a vibe, nigga. Like, he's all. I'm like, nigga, why
Like,
are you
dude off a white chick?
nigga, why are you
Just like,
break dancing in this video?
Do you have a whistle?
This is supposed to be a vibe, fam.
Listen, trash.
Trash.
Yo, that boy is rubbish.
You decide to get up for us on the one time.
Yeah, for the one time. Lou, what's good, man? Did you have a good time tonight, man?
Oh, hell yeah, bro. I always have a good time on QTNA, man.
Yeah, man.
This is spot to be, man. Y'all come with the best topics, bro. Y'all got the best.
Yeah, I appreciate
Y'all got
it,
one of the
Fun.
best. Y'all got some of the best viewers I ever seen, man. They
interactive.
Interactive,
Yeah.
They be having a good time, man.
they talk their shit, bro. I fucks with it,
Oh,
man.
yeah, definitely are appreciative of the people that tune
Yeah,
in
man.
and help us.
It's always a vibe,
push through
man.
these
It's always a
combos.
vibe,
Definitely
man.
a vibe.
Bro, I gotta have you on more often though, because you
Oh, man, we
you
gotta make
bring
this
that
we gotta
energy
make this
that
a
we
thing,
need, man, and that
Yeah,
realness.
well, it was fun.
Y'all gotta come back. and fuck
Oh,
with us,
yeah.
man.
Come back.
Indeed.
Y'all gotta come. You gotta come fuck with us too.
Oh,
Yeah.
listen, I'd be down. I wasn't. Invitation wasn't extended to Tori, but
Oh,
you know,
wow.
it's
Talk to
all
Joy.
good.
I promise, Jay, we need to
It's
get y'all
all
on there, man.
good. You know,
Yeah,
just
please
here.
believe it.
Tori's energy is definitely missed, man, when it's not there. You did.
Nina,
The lights off. You may want to check on it.
Yo,
Lie.
get back to professionalism, y'all.
Yeah.
She said, Nina.
it's like that moment from Scary Movie. Cindy, your TV is leaking.
That movie's so classic, bro. I swear.
Your
Your
TV
TV
is
is leaking. I was like, yo, like something's going on. That's not
Oh, you good, Nina? You got this. Negative. You owe us. What's wrong with you? Like, yo, you breaking shit here.
Turn my shit up, yo.
You breaking shit in here. You owe me
that's
money.
like when people were getting on those scooters, renting those scooters, being in downtown Dallas and turning them shits up. Be like, hey, I hurt myself on your equipment, fucked up your shit, but pay me. Yo, you fucked up my scooter. Pay for my scooter.
Yo,
You signed a waiver. What are you talking about?
real shit.
You might want to start getting waivers and stuff. I low-key kind of start looking into like NDAs, like, you gotta protect yourself.
NDAs.
You gotta protect yourself in all kind of situations.
It's
You
true.
never know.
Do y'all watch? Okay, never mind, because y'all listen.
We'll say we'll
You
do.
watch P-Valley?
I'm not a P-Vallier.
I told you, I got one episode in the new season. I heard that it got way out of control in this last
Yeah,
episode, and I
that's-
said I'm done before I
really
even
have
got
to
to it.
reserve my mental and my spiritual. I have to.
They said they went to
It's a
extremes.
lot
And
that I
then on
can't.
this one,
They said they went to extremes, and I
they
was
did.
like when I hear women talking about I can't
Right.
do this.
Right.
It's one thing if it's one thing for us.
Exactly.
Exactly, it's one thing for us, but I'm hearing women saying,
They
"Nah,
doing too much.
they're doing the most." Women saying it, they're doing too much.
There's just a lot that
I'm
I
like,
just-
all right, there's no need for me to even venture into that.
I like to have-
Yeah,
I like to be able to go ahead and like censor myself from certain type of energies and stuff like
Yeah.
that. So I'm good. I've never really even had the desire to sit down and watch that show. I'm not knocking people that do. It's just not my cup of tea.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But
Like,
with shit like that, really is to me is like, yo,
The last
What-
particular episode was a lot.
can you not write?
Yeah,
No. I'm just saying,
they
like,
know what they doing.
I'm just saying, like,
They know what
if
they
you
like.
have the ability to write a good storyline,
they are writing.
why are you using all of this extra?
They are writing
But
it
I-
because there's a
video.
market for it. There's a market
That's
for it,
true.
and that's why it
That's
got
true.
put
And
on
I
the
feel like
stars.
I feel like a portion of it is.
I'm particular about what
I feel like a portion of it is outsiders that are get tapped in, that are influencing the original creator, saying, "Hey, you need to do this.
Mm-hmm.
You need to do this. The ratings are doing this. We need you to do this," and then they succumb to that bullshit. That's what I think a lot of it is. But it's just like, I don't know, man. I just hate to see
this
shit
last
go that
one
way.
that I saw outside of the other activities that were going on, even down to the dude called Uncle Clifford, his outfits, I think it's like now we're like,
Your microphone's all the way
Yeah.
over there, Nina.
oh shit. My bad.
Microphone's in the bathroom.
Your microphone's in the bathroom.
Did you wash your hands though? But I even think that like one of the scenes in there with his outfit, Uncle Clifford's, I was like, yeah, y'all doing too much now. Like, this is really like...
Buzz Lightyear is gay, fam.
Wait, what?
Exactly.
Oh,
Toy Story, Buzz Lightyear.
I just seen
I
just seen like the two
the-
girls that was on like the new movie,
How do we
and
go
I was
from
like,
Well, he's bisexual. I'm sorry.
what the?
Yeah, because he was with Jesse for a little bit.
He's a toy. A toy.
I know, but it's about
No.
what Disney paints.
He's a toy. How the fuck is a toy bisexual?
I mean, it's the I guess the picture that Disney decides to paint.
But it's a
I know it's a
Yeah.
toy, Nina.
It's a toy.
I know.
Now, if you said Beauty and the Beast and now the Beast is gay, okay, just one thing.
Appreciate you,
But
John.
Buzz
Even that-
Lightyear
even
is
that
a
wouldn't be
toy.
cool. It's like it takes away from.
But the Beast
Listen.
would be something totally different. He'd have to be like, he can't. It's like, how do you
But-
be gay if you're not
but-
even a human?
So what about Beauty and the Beast? We can't have that no more.
Why can't the kids have anything anymore?
Why
Like,
can't they
this is
just come up with
ridiculous.
another thing for gay? Why they gotta change what's already what it is like that? Why we can't?
My
Why Buzz
goodness.
Lightyear can't? You fucking up the people's childhood that believed he was straight. Goddamn me, like you know what I'm saying? Like,
But they were kids. They didn't believe he was anything.
You guys, listen. At the end of the day, to infinity and beyond.
and now I know what that really
Shut
means.
it down on that one.
Like, yeah,
Shut
what does
it
that
down.
mean?
I know what it
Now
really
it's
means
Like,
now.
what does that mean?
To infinity
There'll be a
and
double entendre.
beyond.
Yo.
Because there is no beyond
Buzz
infinity. Infinity is
Sometimes.
infinite,
I'm
so
so
there's no
done.
beyond it. So he ain't really been about shit for a while.
I know. Mr. Potato Head, I know he's stiff. I ain't worried about it. I know Mr. Potato Head stiff. I ain't worried about
What is happening right now? Listen,
It's
y'all.
coming.
This show is over,
He
y'all.
keep his
Look.
old lady- He keep his old lady close.
Protect
Mr.
Mr.
Potato
Potato
Head.
Head. Protect Mr. Potato
Protect
Head.
Mr. Potato Head at all
At
costs.
all times.
Yo, we're done, y'all. Listen,
Night,
it's
night.
been great, man. Listen.
Love y'all like play cousins.
Oh my goodness, Nina, Lou.
Hey,
This is an amazing show. Tori,
Hey,
how you feeling? You good?
I'm good. I'm definitely ready to hug these sheets in my satin pillow.
Listen, I don't even have the satin. I just let it wolf. But
No.
listen,
You need to invest
Protect
in
the
satin pillow
curls.
case. Protect
okay,
the
I'll see
strands.
what I can do.
Protect the strands.
I appreciate y'all insight. I'm gonna
I
look
got
into
you.
that.
I got you.
But we're gonna wrap it up, man.
Great show, y'all.
This was really good, man. I had a
can't wait to
great
watch this on the way
time.
home.
Um,
Can I watch this on the way home?
yeah,
Yeah.
man. Listen, it was a great time. Look, y'all was clowning, man. There was so much. I was trying to be serious on certain moments, and y'all was turning the tide, and I appreciate that because it made a great show, man. And
Turn the tide. I like the way you put that.
yeah, we're gonna
Kind of got a little passionate sometimes.
Yeah, a little
Kinda
bit.
was-
a little bit because it's
little
all
bit.
love.
A
A little
little
bit.
bit.
A little bit. So yeah, we're gonna rewind this back. This is definitely a show I'm gonna play back and enjoy watching. So on that note, man, it's a QTNA show, man. We up out of here. I
Bye.
appreciate everybody for coming through, having a good time, and we're gonna see y'all next time, man.
Bye.
Next Wednesday. Let's go.